Hold it, what the hell is that shit?
That's a rough opening. That's a rough opening. What's up? Greetings, people of Earth. Unadvertised, unpublicized, unduplicized. That's us. Just felt like going on and calling this game. I told you I was going to call the late game. I didn't know if I was going to call anything else, but we decided, fuck it. We were this close to coming close, this close to being right on time. And I couldn't find the cord. And you know why? Because I got two of these cords. The other cord is securely and firmly under Luna, who's sleeping. So we had to find the other one. I wasn't going to disturb Luna. So that's why we were late. Greetings, everybody. What's up, man? Here's the end of Thanksgiving week. We're coming to the end. What a great week. I hope you had a great week. What a great week of football. Man, the playoff structure is all over the place. We'll get to all that as we cover this. We're joining the game at 12:54. Boom, there goes the clock. It starts on the snap. Nix is in scramble zone, fires it in and out of the hands of his big tight end on the sideline. We don't bet a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 10. Thornton man? I don't know. Anyway, what is up, people, man? Hey, get in the like, hit the sub, hit the follow, hit all that happy horse shit for us, please. Please, all the happy horse shit in life. Please do it while you're here. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. I've been saying it all weekend. I've been doing it all weekend. Join me in joining everybody out there and helping creators out like myself. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow. Get in the live chat, get in the comments. Nix hits this one over the middle. That's going to be good for about 12 yards. That is Tyler. His name is Bidet. I don't know if I could be calling him Bidet all night, man. I don't know if I could be doing that, man, because that's pretty fucking. How do you go through life with that name? Bidet. Bo Nix and Baudet. Woo! Under 12 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're just getting started. First 3 minutes are gone. No score. Broncos on the move here in Washington. Hits his receiver at the 20. Came back for it. That's Troy Franklin with the big reception there. Moving the ball. So far, 7 plays, 54 yards, 3 minutes and 15 seconds and counting on the drive. Pretty rapidly moving down the field are the Broncos in their bright orange. Orange pants, orange jerseys. Redskins in traditional home, white and maroon. Redskins looking good. Got 11-20. Handoff up the middle. Bounced in. Look, he had 6, and then the defense turned him around. See where they're going to mark this. It looked like a gain of 5. And the defense hit him. It looked like it drove him back like 2 or 3 yards. John the Beagle Dad. John the Beagle Dad, I am glad you're here. I got something for you, John. I got something very special for you, John. Hold on. Check this out, John. Always thinking of my chat. End zone! I don't think that was it. No, that's out. Out. Nice pass, nice catch. Not enough real estate. What do you think, John? You like that? Little AI action for you? Looking out for my chat? Hey, that's what AI thinks you look like, buddy. So I wasn't going to argue with it. So I left it at that, but yeah. You like that? My buddy, John. Glad you're here, buddy. Hope your weekend was good. The holiday weekend, the first official holiday weekend. Now it's on, starting tomorrow, December 1st. In and out of the hands. trying to hit Bryant inside on the slant right at the first down marker, in and out of his gut. The clock is stopped at 10:31 in the first with the incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as it is 4th and 5. Lutz is in. Broncos were moving, and all of a sudden, there it hit the brakes. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I hear you, man. From 33 yards out, it is up. It is good, and it's good for 3. From 33, it's good for 3. Yeah, man. So welcome aboard, everybody. How we doing? How we doing, man? Yeah, 3-0. Denver on top. Redskins will get the ball when we get back here. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Let me get everything going. We were a little late getting going. We were almost there. We had to add a few things, do a couple of things. We're trying to lighten it up here, trying to add new shit. And the more shit I add, the more fucking complicated to get. Yeah, man. We worked hard on everything we get for you guys, man. We try to be original, man. No matter where you go tonight to watch or listen to this game, whatever you do with live streaming, you ain't gonna find nothing like the third floor. How you like that? It was pretty good, huh? Let's get everything else going that we always have for you. Ba-boom. We don't like that design. That design comes up more times than I want it to. We'll give a little orange theme to it with the Broncos playing. So there is your scoreboard for Week 13 up to the moment. Boom, there goes your starting lineups. Well, just not your starting lineups, your top guys, whatever. There's some stats for you. We like to keep that going for you. We like stat man. We're stats. We're all about stats. Where's that at? That's right. All right, there we go with that. Okay. Please get in the live chat. There you go. We got the live chat. See, we're breaking down doors. Thank you for liking and commenting on the video. Oh, no problem, man. That was cool as hell, man. I wish I had a neighborhood like that. You walk down, fucking dogs get together, people get together, everybody's happy. Nobody had a gun strapped to their side. You know, nobody was like, your dog's rolling around. That's fucking America, man. That's a beautiful thing. That's what it's all about. That's cool, man. That's cool. I could dig that every day, man. I can definitely dig that every day. You like the dark look? I got you, buddy. Hey, thank GBT, man. I just typed in the words John the Beagle Dad. I said chat member John the Beagle Dad. Boom. That's what it came up with. Oh, I know they carry, bro, but you can't see where they're carrying them, right? You got concealed down there, bro. That's why I don't fuck around. Florida. I don't, Florida's one thing. Here's my thing with Florida, John. I'm going to be totally honest with you. To me, Florida is depending on where you live, man. But if you live like in Miami or Tampa or any portion like that and lower, fuck, anything happens. You can't get back to basically what's is the mainland. You know, get to Georgia. Once you get to Georgia and what is it? Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi is the top Florida borders. I mean, if you can't get there, but you got to get the fuck out of Florida, man. It could be very difficult, and that's because it's so fucking sea level. Too sea level for me, man. John, you're probably better looking than that fucking guy. I just like, you know what was cool? My favorite, I mean, it's a cool photo and all, but my favorite thing about that photo is the cup of coffee. I like the fact that it gave you a cup of coffee. Like, hold on. Yeah, see, I dig the cup of coffee there because the cup of coffee makes the whole thing, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? It's the coffee cup. Here's the kick. It lands in the landing zone. Oh, big hit. 10-18 to go in the first. 3-0 Broncos over the Redskins. That's Redskins. The Redskins 3-8. Broncos a whole different story, 9-2. And they are on the move in the AFC West. Raiders getting knocked off today by the Chargers, so the Chargers staying pace with the Denver Broncos. Chiefs are hurting. Here we go. Mariota is in the shotgun. Handoff right at the line. Zilch, nothing. Just a lot of orange. We're under 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. You like that shirt? The flannel? Looks casual, looks nice. Yeah, no, I know, John, but man, it's just, I don't know. Florida's a little fucking, I don't know, man. In all theory, man, in all theory, Florida should be an island. In all theory, it should be an island, but uh, it just goes out into the ocean a little bit too much for me, if you know what I mean, man. Like, if you're down Key West, anything fucking happens, bro. Where are you going, man? Key West. Where are you going? How you getting the fuck out of there? There is no escape in certain portions of Florida. There is no escape. You are literally at the mercy of sea level and storms. Mariota hits his target right at the line. Move the sticks. First down. Redskins will get a first down. Big first down. The last thing they wanted to do is go 3 and out after that Denver drive. So Mariota is able to move the ball here. That's Samuel who got the catch. Oh shit! Who else we got? Texas hockey. What's up, Texas? Texas hockey card. Enjoyed your little display today. I enjoyed your display today. Angus is in here. I didn't see Angus in here. Is Angus in here? I got something for Angus too, man. I worked on a couple of you guys today. Handoff bounces. They had him stopped cold dead, and he's going to bounce out for 5 yards for the first down, plus maybe another 8. Gain of 11. So give him 6 after the first down. They had him stopped at the line of scrimmage. There's nothing there, and then boom, he just busts out. And there's only a few guys left to bring him down wearing orange. Brings the ball out to their own 40, let's call it the 48 and a half. Mariota, handoff up the middle again. This time it's stuffed. We'll give him a yard, maybe 2. Texas, honestly, well, I mean, well, of course, Rumble, of course, is more important. But I'm not going to tell any of you guys where to watch from. I mean, if you want to watch from Rumble, man, I appreciate it. If you want to watch, whatever you're comfortable doing, man. I mean, I don't want to guide you to something that you just feel like you're obligated to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, Either or, my friend. Either or. Thank you for asking, but yeah, right now. Rumble is more important because of the, we'll call it, the financial advantages. Uh, Analytics are a little bit more recognizable there, a little bit more lenient. But yeah, I appreciate it. And then in the same thing, you need the views and view hours on YouTube, so it's a double edged sword. But Texas, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and I appreciate you asking. And yes, Rumble is a little bit more. I could tell you this: Angus usually goes over there and hangs out for just a few minutes. He might just put something in the chat real quick and then bounce out, and then come back over here. I mean, he does that once in a while. But yeah, I appreciate you, Texas. Yeah, whichever way, man. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you, my friend. Georgia's about 4 hours. Mariota back in trouble, but he gets this out to his safety valve, his big tight end in the backfield. He'll get up to about, we'll call it a gain of 3, maybe. He's second down. See what we got here. Second and short, second and long. What do we got here? We got first and 10. Now they put it up. Second and 7. Second and 7, like I said. Oh, they get him in the backfield. He falls forward on the tackle. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm going to call it third and long here. Third and 8. Airs it out. Oh, almost a great catch. Sorry about that. Almost a great catch. Tried to air it out. It did not work out for him. Nice try, but no cigar. No idea what's going on. I am frozen on both monitors for zero reason. I'm going to have to restart YouTube because nothing is working as far as that's concerned. Completely dark on YouTube. We are completely shut down. So we'll just have to go from scratch and restart everything. Sorry about this, guys. This always fucking happens. Texas Hockey Cards is over on Rumble. I'm back over here. How is YouTube? Is YouTube functioning again? Why does this guy always show up when I have no moderators? This guy always comes around when I have no moderators. Okay, so we got rid of the troll. I appreciate the troll for coming in. Always appreciate a troll. So again, YouTube is down. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. We're on to a commercial here. But right now, for some reason, I'm losing. Everything's acting just fucking absolutely nuts right now. I don't know what is going on here lately. But Wi Fi has been fucking screwy as can be. Just in general around here. Things coming on. It's just weird what goes on around here. All right, again, we're frozen solid, so that's not working still. Basically, what I got to do is just forget about it and ignore it and just hope everything works out for the best because dead air time is stupid. 4:36 to go in the first. Denver got the ball back at their own 11. Play action. Knicks on the run. Flushed out. Pump action fake. Faked everybody out, including me, and then he fires it into the dirt on the sideline to get rid of it. Thanks, Texas. Thanks, Texas. I appreciate that. I am scared to death to have an earthquake, bro. Seriously, I am fucking beyond scared to have a fucking the earth move below my feet. That shit don't happen in Jersey. Or if it does, it's very fucking rare. Knicks with the handoff. They strangle him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 420. I happened to look up and it happened to say 420. So we have a 420 play clock moment. The whole thing is you got to get the hit off before the next play. Shotgun. 3rd and 9. Just to passes it out to way short of the first down, 4th down. So Denver was moving the ball. Now they can't get out of their own way. Texas, stop fucking around, Texas. You're scaring the shit out of me. Stop that. What, Texas? What the fuck? What the hell does that mean? I'm with you, bro. F that Islam salami baloney shit. Texas coming to life. Texas coming to life. I guess Texas had a great weekend. Maybe he's into the moonshine from the backyard. But Texas busting it open tonight, man. Love it. Putting a whammy on me for an earthquake. Fucking salami, mamami, mamumi mommies. I'll go for that anytime. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Yeah, I should get back to calling the game, huh? Well, I think everything's working now. I think everything is working now. YouTube chat is up and running. Rumble chat is up and running. Video's up and running. Everything in front of me is good. We're in the commercial. Broncos just stalled on their second possession in the first half. Looked good when they first got the ball, moved down the field and just like they ran into a brick wall, settled for the field goal. The Redskins get the ball. They move it pretty well, but then they hit a brick wall, give the ball back to Denver, and they hit a brick wall again, and now here we are with a brick wall. What are we going to do with a brick wall? Well, we're going to break it down. Let's see who gets through what brick wall first, because right now it is a battle of brick walls. Got all that, guys? So, how is everybody doing out there tonight? I appreciate everybody hanging out with us on a Sunday night, official Sunday night. Tomorrow night, Giants and Patriots. I'll be checking the play-by-play out on Mania, as Evan's going to be making the call with Daniel Snyder. That's the daughter of former Eagles owner, Snyder. She'll be going along with Evan on play-by-play, calling the Giants Patriots over on NY Mania. Go check out my man, Evan. Evan knocking it down in accounting and now knocking it down in the broadcast booth. Amazing play-by-play by NY Mania and Total Turnbuckle Talk on Saturday night for the Survivor Series. I tuned in. My God, those guys were on fire. And who the hell was that fucking Whamma Jamma dude? I hope they bring him back. 2:31 to go in the first quarter. 3-0. 2nd and 1. Big delay here. They thought he made the first down. Upstairs called downstairs, said, could you move the ball back like 6 years? We're going in light years here, fucking that far off. Handoff. Play action. Mariota, ball's tipped and almost intercepted over the middle of the field. Ball was deflected. If it was not deflected, I think we got an interception here. We'll look at it again. Singleton is the guy on the play. Play action. Had me for a second, and then, yes. Singleton leaped, knocked it down, deflected it, and saved the day. 3rd and 1. Mariota takes it himself. He's got the first down and a little bit more. He does not slide. He goes in like a running back. Gets the yard plus a yard. Pixelmon! Pixelmon, guess what? I got something for you. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. Check this out. Check this out. All for you, buddy. Thinking about you guys in the chat all the time, man. So you got your own dude now, man. Well, DeScarilla doesn't have his own. Here's Nafongo with a big. He comes into the backfield and tears that play, busts it down. I'm gonna go to 3rd down now. Hufafanga. You were looking at you, buddy, an AI. I made an AI character out of your name. Check it out. Damn, man, it's a man made of pixels. Pass over the middle. I don't know if this is incomplete. Referee's coming in saying, no, 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 no. 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. Third and 12. 34 seconds to go in the quarter. Snapping the ball at the 30, we'll call it the 38 and a half of the Broncos. Redskins trying to keep this drive alive. Handoff up the middle. He bounced off. They had him for a second, but he gets loose. He's got the first down plus bonus yards. McNichols, a 3rd down back. They had him dead to rights. Boom, right there, and just spins and disappears. What a move, spin move. Right here, Washington Redskins looking real good as that's the end of the first quarter. Take it to the second, 3-0 Denver still, but Washington all of a sudden showing some offense, some good offense, some decent offense. See what happens when they get back to start the second quarter. But it looks like we might have a ball game. I thought the Survivor Series was pretty awesome, man. I haven't watched in a long time because of what it's been, but when I watched that, I thought a lot of people missed whatever. Maybe I missed something. I don't know, but I thought each match was pretty fucking insane. The women were fucking incredible. I think the 2 weakest matches of the night were John Cena and Dirty Dom. That was pretty weak. And the what was it? Nikki Bella and Stephanie. I could have done with either one of them. They could have thrown two true traditional Survivor Series matches in there. But I mean, other than that, I thought it was alright, man. Compared to what they've been putting out, I thought it was alright compared to whatever they've been putting out. All right, here we go again with the. I don't know why this is freaking out on me, man, but it just decides to freak out on me all the freaking time. So this keeps freaking out. That's all right. But Liv Morgan, D Scarilla. Oh, there you are, bro. What's up, D Scarilla? Welcome aboard, buddy. Glad you could make it. The Liv Morgan. Again, dude, I could have done like I don't know, man. The scene of Dirty Dom was just I don't know what it was. I could have done without it. It was really weak. That's what I thought. I thought it was really weak. Austin Theory? What? You knew it was Austin Theory? Come on, I don't think a lot of people didn't think it was Austin Theory. A lot of people still don't think it was Austin Theory. I know people who think it might have been. There's people out there still think it might have been Jericho. There's another one out there thought it might have been Orton. Just trying to get all this shit working behind the scenes. I don't know. Everything's blacking out on me, man. This is really frustrating. We're just going to do this. So I can't do it no more on this. How we doing over here? This one's all fucked up too. Intercepted! Greenlaw's coming back the other way with that as Mariota tried to force it in there. It did not do well. Redskins on the move, and there it is, a turnover. The Broncos defense saying, hey, hold on a second there, Bubba. You know, where he threw it, I don't know. I don't know, man. Right dead on the sideline. He just started up the sideline when he got it back. Interception was at the 6. Intercepts the ball at the 6. Takes it out to their own 34. Big return on the interception. Here's Nix. Handoff. Harvey. He'll get up from, we'll call him 3. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. You could tell by the way he was walking. Well, God bless you, Pixelmon. I don't know how you do it. Maybe that's why you're made of pixels. So anyway. All right, man. Just trying to get back into the swing of this. A lot of craziness going on over here. All right, there we go. All right, 3rd and 12. Clock is ticking. 3rd and 1 for Bo Nix and company. Snapping it out there. Handoff up the middle. I have no idea who that was, but he moved the pile probably 6 yards himself. 1st down. Denver keeping the ball moving here. 2nd quarter, 12:45 to go in the half. Don't forget, coming up at the 2-minute warning, we have our Angus clip. Appreciate you all hanging out wherever you're watching from. Please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, get in the live chat. Handoff, play action, tucks it in wide open, and nobody near him, and he just drops it. Drops it like it's hot. I will never use that one again. That just didn't even sound good. And I wasn't even trying to bring that one into that. But yeah. Nix scurries forward. He'll slide short at 1st down. Bring up a 3rd down. Did you notice YouTube is showing people by their handle now and not their username? I don't know what YouTube does, man. I don't know. I didn't notice. Let me see. Third and 5. Nix over the middle, hits his target. He's going to be down by contact, but it's more a matter of where they're going to spot this. They're going to mark him a full yard and another foot short. So that'll bring up the 4th down at the 44-yard line of the Redskins. We're under 11:20 to go here in the half. They're going for it. So here comes Bo Nix and company for a 4th and 1 and 1 foot. Man in motion, under center. Play action. Throws it. Hits this big tight end on the outside. He makes a spin move, and he'll keep going up the sideline. Troutman, or Trouterman, whatever his name is. Big, massive target. Hits him. Gets the 1st down. gives a head slap, spins, and just continues up the sideline for another 10 yards. Big, big gain right there. Now they're snapping the ball at the Redskin 23-yard line. And it looks like we got a timeout somewhere. Washington says timeout. So Washington taking a reprieve timeout after the big play right there. Oh, I think I know what you're saying because I used to have third floor podcast after my name, and now it's just that. Is that what you're talking about? Because when I look on here, yeah, but Pixelmon, yours has got, see, like right there, the one you just answered below me just has Pixelmon. But what the question, when you asked me the question, it has dash T6Z. Did you notice that? So I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's a handoff. Good for about 4. I don't know if I do or I don't, man. I just, yeah. Well, I tell you one thing I'm noticing right now is that what you're talking to me right now, there's only a wrench next to your name. But if you look above my comment, your comments above mine have dash T6Z and then the wrench. Bo Nix back in the pocket, flushes it out, gets it out to first down, gets Harvey. Big collision there between Harvey and Jeremy Reeves. Sound like a small car crash in a corner over there. 9:35 to go in the half. Denver moving it now. Yeah, I get it, man. Harvey's caught in the backfield. He's going to be brought down for a loss. Who is that? That's Payne who got into the backfield. Looked like he came out of the huddle with him. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't follow all that crazy shit. I'm just glad you're here. 8:50 and counting. 2nd and 14 now from the 16-yard line, and that'll be McMillan again. I believe that's his name, McMillan. Bounces in there. We're at 11 plays and 56 yards. Overs just hitting 6 minutes on this drive, bringing us to just under 8:15 to go in this half. There's Bo Nix is in trouble. He gets in and out of trouble, and he throws the ball into the gut. They're going to, I don't know what is going on here. Someone ruled it a fumble. Someone ruled it incomplete. Either way, Bo Nix is saying, hey, what about the freaking face mask? And that's, oh man, that's head to throat. And I know what Bo Nix is bouncing about. Look at this. That's, oh my, how do you not throw a flag on that? How do you not throw a flag on that? If look at the intent behind that. Nah, man, no falling down. He's falling down, going, get the fuck out of here, Gumble. You are fucking crazy to call that, man. Dude, no. Dude, no, no. No, 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 no. See, he wants to play it off like that. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah, that was deliberate, man. He went in there like a fucking missile. He went down with his head. They're both going down. You're absolutely right, Texas. How do you not throw it? If that was Mahomes, flags all over the field. If that was Mahomes, flags all over the place. It would be so yellow out there, you think you were on the sun. Mahomes. Mahomes. I'm pretty shocked at that, man. That's like no respect for Bo Nix. No respect for Bo Nix. Mahomes gets that call. Mahomes gets that call 24/7. I don't even think Josh Allen would get that call. He's not like, no, that's bad, man. That's 15 yards easy. Like you said, Texas, that's like targeting, man. I mean, there was a lot of deliberate. There was intent behind it. There was total intent behind it. It wasn't like he was letting up or nothing, because as he led with his head, he put his arms up to make it even worse. Hey, no, John, you might not be wrong, man. All the shenanigans going on all over the place. Who the fuck knows with him? No, I know you're kidding, man. I know that's out of the fuck. No, but it sure does seem like it. But I guess you're agreeing with me and Texas hockey cards over here that was should have been 15. That should have been 15. That should have been a flag. Instead, they settled for the field goal. 6-0, 7:51 to go. Kickoff into the landing zone. Takes it at the 6, out to the 15, 20, maybe 30-yard line, maybe. John, that was the cherry on the top for me, because I already had it with fucking Kansas City before fucking Taylor's pussy fucking hit the town. Handoff, bust outside. This guy almost broke it open again. Who is this McMillan dude? Oh, this is this is Merritt. That's Krosky Merritt cigarette. No, Merritt, yeah. I thought that was the other guy. What's his name? McMillan? 503 yards on the year for Merritt so far. We're getting ready to go under 7 minutes and a half. We have the Angus clip coming up at the 2-minute warning. Handoff. There he goes. There goes Merritt. Down right up the gut. And I'm going to say he picked up call it maybe 10, maybe 11. Snapping this one at their own 47. Balls out as they get to Mariota. A lot of orange there. One white at the bottom. saves the day. Now they lose 8 on that. That's Bonito coming in. Boom goes the ball. Well, actually, he got it out. It was actually a lateral. Tried to get it out of there. It turned out to be a lateral instead of an incomplete pass. So they'll take the loss of 8. It's even worse than what it was before, I thought, when I looked at that. Second at 17. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. Mariota in shotgun. Throw outside. Hits his target for about 6. He's 3rd and 11. Another 3rd and long for the boys. Third and 12. Give them 5 instead. So here they go. Shotgun. 3 to the bottom. 1 to the top. Mariota he's rolling out, and he's going to run as far as see if he can get it. He gets this first down with his feet. Mariota, shades of his college days, scrambles for 12 plus 1. Give him the first down, moves the sticks. He goes out of bounds. Mariota doing everything that you're supposed to do. You don't go down, then why the hell would you want her to do a Frankensteiner on you? You better go down. Don't be no pussy, man. Get down there and eat that shit. Get in between them fucking thighs and go to town, my friend. Find yourself a good girl. Nice and clean. Likes a little yum. Yeah. This would probably go down as a sack as Mariota scrambles out to the sideline. Lose about a yard. Maybe 2. Second down. We got 420. 420 and counting. Hold on. 420 and counting. Second and 11. He hits his target, the big, massive tight end. And that is no idea. Beautiful throw by Mariota, by the way. Oh, that's Ertz. Okay. My bad. Sorry. All these tight ends are so fucking huge. They all look like the same guy. Handoff. There's Merritt again. Maybe a yard. Second down. We've got 3:25 and counting. I don't go down. Come on, D. Scarella. Everybody loves a bearded clam once in a while. A little tuna taco. Get the boy in the boat. Shotgun, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Got a company back there. Man in motion coming to the bottom of the screen. Shot. Pass. Hits his target. Slant over the middle. Bounces off the first guy to hit him. Wow. What a collision. So McLaren and Muffunga McClunga become a McClungland collision. Big bounce off. Manunga, or K-Funga, hits McLaren. And McLaren just bounces off and keeps going. Probably got another 2 yards after contact there. 2:47 to go. Clock is stopped. Let's see who took the timeout here. Get the timeout to Denver took the timeout. My bad. So 2:47, 1st and 10. They're snapping this one at the Denver 10.5. Flag on the play. I think we got a false start, and he's tackled in the backfield for a -2. We got a false start offense, so that'll back them up. Let's see if Sean wants to take this or the down. It's a distance of 3 yards. There's a loss of 2. The penalty's 5. But the replay to down, let's see what they do. Illegal formation. They're going to replay it. They'll take the extra 3. Back them up 5 is backing them. Instead of opposed to backing them up 2, it'll back them up 3. And it'll extend it to a 1st and 15. And Ufunga, again, in on the action. Sean Payton of the Broncos, he's going to take another timeout here. Which is interesting because what happens here by him taking a timeout, he's preserving 10 extra seconds prior to the 2-minute warning. Shotgun, empty backfield now, man in motion. Moriarty looks that way. He runs up a design quarterback draw that went as far as the line of scrimmage, if that. A flag comes in way late. We got a flag on the play way late. Let's see what the flag is at 2:29. Denver 1 timeout. Redskins 2 timeouts. 6-0 Broncos. Whoa, this is going to go. This is going to go against Benito, so that is going to make it a 1st and goal situation. As all the action went on after, there's a late shove. Tunsil comes in. Why is this not offsetting? Whatever I witnessed should have been offsetting. But what do I know? I didn't bet on the game. 1st and goal situation. It was I don't understand the call of what was going on here. It's not offsetting. So 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Handoff, dead up the middle, touchdown, Redskins. Over that hill, they're friendly Indians. They find their way into the end zone with the help of 11 plays, 71 yards, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. They are an extra point from taking the lead in this absolutely bizarre game. But then again, it has been really bizarre all week in the NFL. A lot of great games this week, a lot of close games this week, a lot of wow, what the fuck games this week. Now, what's interesting here, the extra point is up and good, and Redskins will take the lead 7-6 with 2:21 to go. What's interesting here is him taking the timeouts prior to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, but he still has a timeout left plus the 2-minute warning. But knowing Sean Payton, he play it right here. He can actually probably, if you get a decent return, or even if you don't get a return here, you probably don't want to return here to take any time off the clock. But then, in theory, in a couple of plays, you can get past the 50 and be on their side of the field before the 2-minute warning, and then work it from there. First establish a field goal position, and then go from there. You just got to be really, really, really good time management. Uh, so in theory, you can do that. So, like I was saying prior to that, when they took that second time out, it is an unusual it is an unusual move to take two before the 2 minute warning, but not with that much before the 2 minute warning in that situation there. Peyton anticipating that the Redskins are going to score either a field goal or a touchdown. Why not preserve everything I can prior to the 2 minute warning? Give my offense an opportunity to get down the field with the one timeout. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, like exactly, Texas. Like we were talking earlier when that play occurred. Even John over here on YouTube agreed the play was malicious. It was a malicious hit. Was it a malicious hit? No, it wasn't a malicious hit because he didn't get the opportunity to 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 go all the way through what his intention was. Yeah, the helmet graces off, but the fucking hands are in the throat. So the most contact is there on the throat. So the referee who's up in the booth agrees with me. It should have been, if not offsetting, it should have been on Washington because the guy Tinzel came in and leveled the guy for the Broncos. But what happened is he pulled the guy off. It wasn't a pile. It was a single guy. So you can't have a pile with a single guy. That's what the argument was. Like he said, no, there was only one dude there, and he only rolled him over. He didn't do nothing. The Redskin Tinzel came over and cleaned his clock after he did that. Referee throws the flag, calls the penalty on the Denver guy for pulling the guy off of the other guy, which you can do. You just can't do it if it's a pile. If there's a pile of guys, you go over and you start grabbing guys off. That you're going to get flagged for that. Makes total sense, but he's absolutely right, man. Texas hockey cards, you're watching ads, what, on Rumble? That's good for me. I get paid for every fucking commercial you're watching right now. But hey, to get rid of the commercials, Texas, you do the same thing on as you do on YouTube. You just go to premium, but it's not fucking $30,000 a month like it is on YouTube for ad free. Rumble is $9.99 a month for no ads. Texas hockey card making the jump the other night, man. Going over and joining Rumble. Appreciate it so much, Texas hockey card. Thank you for supporting what I am supporting and believing in what I am believing in. And whatever goes on over there, man, you just stick with it. You just keep plugging at it, man. I mean, what you're gonna see a lot of views and like no likes. I don't know what it is. A lot of people on Rumble, man, they got a problem hitting the like button over there. But we'll get by. We'll be all right. Don't worry about it, man. You'll have a lot more fun over on Rumble. And now you have free access to the Puppet Show. You can go watch the Puppet Show anytime you want now. See, if anybody on YouTube can't just go watch the Puppet Show, they got to go on Rumble to watch it because it's only on Rumble. And there's 7 of them now. 7 puppet shows right now. I am super stoked. I started out with a little bit over an hour show, and the Puppet Show is now extended to just about 2 hours, over 2 hours, I should say. It was extended to over 2+ hours. The cool thing about the Puppet Show is all you have to do is put it on. That's all you have to do. Put it on, hit the like, hit the follow if you're not. This is only on Rumble, so that's why we say follow on Rumble. It's not sub, it's follow on Rumble. So hit the like button, hit the follow button if you're not, and just do anything you normally do Like if you're listening to music or something like that, like it's perfect. The puppet show is perfect. Like if you're working on a computer and you're going down a rabbit hole or something, man, you just put the fucking, because it's all sound, man. It's visual, it's music, it's fucking movie cuts. It's all themed. There's themes in there, and you gotta get past it. It's loaded with AI. Create my mind created AI illusions and shade slides and stuff like this right here. That's my idea. I think that's pretty cool because it's unique and different, and you're not going to see it anywhere else. No matter where you go tonight, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see that. You're not going to see. You're not going to see that. Two, second and three. He cannot connect with Ingram. If he walked over and handed him the ball, wide open, just drops it. Misfire. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. Check it out in the replay. I totally talked past the Angus clip. Pretty much threw it at his ankles. But you still got to make the catch. 1:55 to go, second quarter. In the half. It's 3rd and 3. Knicks floats it over the middle, got the first down at the 49, their own 49, 147. So there you go, in theory. It's 3 plays there at the 49. In theory, 3 plays they would like to have been maybe at the 45 of the Redskins, maybe the 40. But they're on schedule right here. Knicks is in trouble. One hands it, flips it out to get out of trouble. Waste of a down there. 2nd down and 10. 129. Clock stopped. 129 to go in the half. Stick around for halftime. Got a big halftime clip for you guys. Again, we take another walk down nostalgic road. Nostalgia road of the NFL. That's what halftime's all about. And I think you'll like the little story tonight. It's a good bunch of clips. It's a good halftime coming up here on the 3rd floor. Stick around. And I owe you a 2-minute warning clip, an Angus clip. Hits his, oh my Lord, was he wide open, a first down and more, and he's up at about maybe the 37-yard line of the Redskins. We're still over a minute. They still have that first down, their timeout in their back pocket, 1 left. And he's hitting the middle of the field, too, with these 1st and 10 from the 37 of the Redskins. Knicks is back. Another pass, another connection over the middle, another first down, plus bonus yards. 1st and 10. 50 seconds and ticking. Knicks is 11 for 20, 120 yards so far. Shotgun, here they go. Knicks back again. Another quick release, another fast over the middle. Hits his target. He's up to about the 18-yard line. Finally hits Ingram on the slant. Now they'll take that timeout. Unfortunately, Ingram couldn't keep his feet. Went down with the tackle. Pass was inside, in between the hash marks, too. That didn't help. He got out to the numbers, but unfortunately they're spreading it out and wasting too much time. Sean Payton wastes no time calling the timeout. Some of them 70s teams, I would think, I would agree with you on Texas. There's a couple 70 teams I think could hang with any era. I would definitely agree with you on that, for sure. 39 seconds to go. Bo Nix hits his man on the outside again, hits Ingram again. This time he gets out of bounds with 34 seconds to go. We got 7-6. Redskins on top. Trailing the whole game. They come back and get a big touchdown. The help of a couple of flags. A questionable personal foul, which kept the drive going. 34 seconds to go. First and 10. They'll be snapping this one right at the Redskins 11. Shotgun. Gets it out of the backfield. Gets it out to Bidet. And Bidet just takes a hit. And I think he got the worst end of it. And there is zero gain on that hit. That's the worst part about getting laid out like that. You didn't gain nothing. At least an inch. And he was hit right at the freaking line of scrimmage. That's going to be no gain. And he just basically got laid out. No timeouts left for Broncos. 2nd and 10. 28 seconds to go. They're still at the 11. Shotgun. Snap. Nick's looking up. It goes down. Gets it out before he goes down. Touchdown. Hits Sutton. We're going to wait 1 second to take a quick look at the replay to make sure his leg was not down or his calf wasn't down. 10 plays, 64 yards, 1 minute, 58 seconds. Sean Payton, a genius with the freaking managing that clock over the 2-minute warning. Let's see what happens here. That is clean as can be. And let me tell you, what a pass by Bo Nix. What a catch by Courtland Sutton. 23 seconds to spare. Extra point splits the uprights. 13-7. Denver comes right back in less than a minute. No, 2 minutes. 28 seconds to spare. Sean Payton, call him a genius in his first half because that's what he just did. He's a genius at He's a genius using the time management right there. Big time. That's football. That's a coach, man. That's getting it done. That's a 2-minute drill. Anything you want, that's it right there. And what a pass and catch to cap off that drive. 13-6. No. 13-7, sorry. Sorry. 13-7. 13-7. Angus in the house. Angus, hold on. I'm doing pretty good, Captain. How are you doing, buddy? Hold on, I got something for you. Along with John the Beagle Dad and Pixelbon, we got ourselves an Angus. All right, hold on here. So, Angus, check this out. This is for you, buddy. This is for you. This is for Angus. What do you think, Angus? Pretty cool? Dig it? You like the AI creation I created for you, buddy? Take another look at it. Angus, chat security. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? I'm going to create one for D Skrilla. I didn't have enough time. That's another reason I was almost late coming on. I'm fucking around creating all these things for you. So, Angus, check this out. Watch, Angus, check this out. I love my chat. Love my chat. My chat is getting their own AI created characters for the show. Who else does that? Come on. I love you guys. Thank you, Angus. Hope you appreciate it. I will. I will create one for D Scarilla. I got to do one for Lockport too. Samuels comes back. He gets it out. There's the fumble. There's a pile of humanity on it. Ref's digging. 16 seconds left. Samuels was coming out. He's at the 36-yard line of the Redskins. Big return. Ball came loose. And it's going to be the Redskins' ball still. They dodged a bullet there. No pun intended in Washington, but they dodged a bullet. The replay is, oh yeah, that ball definitely comes out long before he gets to the ground. So the Redskins fans saying, you got to be kidding me, right? You got to be kidding me, right? Redskins come up, take a knee, and there it goes. We're going to halftime. 13-7. Denver on top at the end of the first half of what has been, I mean, a pretty enjoyable football game. I mean, I'm having a good time tonight, as I always do with my chat and everything. But besides that, I'm having a good time with the game, calling the game. It's a fun game to call. It's a close game to call. It's a good game to call. Very competitive game, that's for damn sure. The Redskins will be getting the ball for the second half, so we'll see what happens there. That's why it was pretty big for Sean Payton and the Broncos to score just before halftime, which they did. And I thought he did a genius job managing the clock there, with over 2 minutes left in the half, calling 2 timeouts with way before the 2-minute warning, one with 42 seconds and another one with 32 seconds. And then when he scores the touchdown, there's only 28 seconds left on the clock, just to show you. That's pretty damn good. It's not easy to do. But then again, Sean Payton ain't no joke. That's why he is of the elite of all head coaches of all time. So what we're going to do now is, whoa, holy shit, Angus. 22 degrees? I woke up this morning. It was 38 here. So, yeah, it's getting cold everywhere. Yeah, it was 38 here this morning when I woke up. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me right now, right? But, yeah, we're going to get to the halftime clip. I owe you the Angus clip for the 2-minute warning because I ranted through it. Sorry about that. Don't mean to cheat anyone out of their clip, but, yeah, we'll have the Angus clip too. Okay, apparently we're glitching here, so I'm gonna have to go to halftime because I got a mess back here. Nothing's working. The chat was working, but now everything is fucking frozen again, and it just seems like I just can't hold the connection on my monitors for some reason. Maybe what we're gonna have to do is increase the strength of the Wi-Fi, or I'm just gonna have to relocate the monitor. Because to me, this is a pain in the ass. Because the delay, when it does that, then I miss out on you guys in the chat, and it gets behind. And I don't want you to think. I don't want anybody to think I'm. Excuse me. I don't want anybody to think I'm not paying attention to them in the chat. That's the whole fucking thing, man. But when it fucking freezes, I don't know where it freezes out at when I look over. So let me catch up to the chat, and then we'll go to the halftime clip. Hey, man, don't miss just stay where you're at for the halftime. I'm telling you. You guys like the clips and all that in halftime? I think you're going to dig this. We're going back in time right now. We'll go back in time for tonight's halftime. So let me see. Yeah, see, just as I was getting ready to catch up on the chat, it goes out again. All I caught up with Angus. He got to see that. The APA security stood for Angus. Okay. Descarella walks marathon for a couple burgers. Angus, it's chilly. It's like 22 tonight. Holy shit. Angus, Texas hockey cards saying hello to Angus. John, the Beagle Dad, saying, okay, you all have a great night. John, if I missed you, I'm sorry, buddy. The chat fucking taking its thing again. As I speak, it is frozen. But I have it frozen where I could read it. And yeah, okay, John, have a great night. Hope you enjoy your AI. Okay, you all have a great night. Texas hockey cards, 14 here. Our wind chill is 7. Good God. A few days ago, it was the 8-day 60s. Fucking bipolar weather. Yeah, I hear you, bro. That's fucking crazy. So let me refresh this. In the meantime, everybody else out there, kick back and enjoy halftime here on the 3rd floor. And we'll be back in a few minutes with the second half of Broncos Redskins from Landover, Maryland, in our nation's capital. Well, you can see it from there. Be right back. Enjoy halftime, folks, and enjoy this walk down NFL memory lane.
When Bucks owner Hugh Culverhouse hired John McKay away from Southern Cal in 1976, he got not only the most celebrated coach in college football at the time, but a man with a keen sense of humor.
Don't forget to take off your shoes, please. That's the only thing we're going to get right today is the shoes, I think.
It bothers me that they've picked us to be the worst team in football because what they're doing now is challenging your physical and your mental capacity and my ability to coach. Now this hurts me. Second worst team, I could stand it, but not the worst team. We've broken down the expansion teams and they've averaged winning 2.7 games their first year, which to me is rather difficult. I figured the 2, but the 0.7 has got me wondering what the hell is going on.
One of the reporters after a dismal game said, Coach, how do you feel about your team's execution? And he looked back, he says, I'm all for it.
John McKay was one of the most successful college coaches in history. At the University of Southern California, his Trojan teams won an incredible 76% of their games. And McKay is one of only 3 college coaches to ever win 4 national championships. But McKay now scans a new horizon. He begins his tenure with 20 untested draft choices, 33 players gleaned in the veteran allocation draft, and 40 free agents.
Now in the book, I hope you all read my message because that's about the last message you're going to get from me. I don't believe, as I said in that book, that I should do a lot of talking. I think that some coaches actually talk their way out of football, and I've been in it for 27 years, and I'm still getting paid. Not a hell of a lot, but I'm still getting paid. Well, don't believe what you read in the paper, fellas, but if you do need some money, let me know. You will find out I am the least talking coach in America. If a guy's real good, I don't bother him. I might give some tips to you, like run faster or something like that someday, or catch the ball without a way to go, or watch the draw, 3rd and 27, obvious things.
It's to you, it's to you. You're gonna run the curl, and you're gonna hustle. That's all right. You had a catcher's mitt, you'd have caught it.
Well, we didn't block him, but we made up for it by not tackling. We end up finding ways to lose things, but I thought Sunday, I didn't say this yesterday in the press, that, and this probably going to cost me quite a bit of money. That was the worst officiated football game in the history of the world. Not the second worst officiated, that's the worst officiated game, where we even got called one time for tackling too hard. I didn't even know that you could tackle too hard. I thought that you allowed to really hit a guy.
Put down, I'll change this drill. Okay. This looks like a fire drill in a 3rd grade school.
You can't stop a pass or a run. Otherwise, we're in great shape.
It was his first professional team. He was coming from the college ranks, and although it was a high-profile school, USC, I don't think he was used to having this much attention being paid to him by NFL Films.
Well, they can't come out on the field. We never allow a camera in SC out on the field. Gentlemen, if you don't get that camera out there, I'm going to shove it right up your ears.
At first, McKay was so conscious of our wireless mic, he actually covered it with his hat when one of his assistants tried to talk to him.
There's a cold beer if you'd like one in Mr. Culverhouse's office for the coaches.
We didn't get to Kenny. He is the best. He is the most accurate passer there is in football. If you give him his time, we gave him time enough to eat a sandwich, then have a salad and a pie a la mode before we got to him.
To come back next Sunday in Tampa Stadium in front of our own crowd. We've now proven we can't play on the road or in front of our own crowd. So we would like to have a neutral site.
And who will catch the ball?
It took a while, but finally the coach lightened up enough to include us in his jokes.
It's just a matter of finding out who will catch the ball in traffic, and I think that will be the telling factor as to who we actually end up keeping.
Well, that ought to be a son of a mother picture.
I was laughing so hard, I couldn't hold the camera steady.
That's a great idea.
And you can print that. It's strictly on the record.
That's a great answer.
I don't think anybody will make the Olympic team on this squad at this time.
Well, another one that I thought was pretty funny, he was asked, well, Coach Ricky Bell carried the ball about 30 times today, and that's an awful lot. And Coach said, well, he didn't think it was that much because the ball is not that heavy.
There's millions of them. I still like the one where the initial kicker, Pete Rejecki, did say, he was quoted in the paper saying that my dad, really intimidated him and made him nervous. And my dad's comeback to it was, well, we've got a problem because I intend to go to all the games.
We'll have a brunch at 10:30. There will be no wake up till 10:30. Curfew tonight is at midnight. You'll have dinner and meat for the meetings at 7 to 8 o'clock, and you're free from 8 to 12, which is a time enough to do most anything. Go around each one of these groups, Dick. If anybody's having any shoe trouble, get them off right now. We'll get some other shoes on. I'll tell you one thing. It seems to me like it got hotter since we came out here. We got some guys over here who won't tackle. That's all. They won't be here a long time.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, Coach.
Thank you very much. Glad to be back.
John, you've had a chance to see this team now during the training camp. How good a team are we going to see?
I have no idea. They barely know each other's names.
The coach agreed to wear a microphone that night. The result was vintage McKay, equal parts anger and humor.
Don't hit him. Don't hit him.
Come on, let's hit some leather.
Boy, geez. Gentlemen, we can't stop a pass or a run. Otherwise, we're in great shape. There are a hell of a lot of careers going to end Monday. Yeah, let's play everybody. Hell, we're just hard. We're not proving one thing here. We've proved we can't play. Now let's just play some guys. Huh? Hey, Matt, why in the hell don't you run with the football? There's another damn chicken we got out here. That's what I say. We got so many cooks and no salad. Yeah, I would figure that you would stagger around. What's wrong with playing Mon in the game? He tackles. He's only got one chance to make his football team, and he acts like he's got it made. He ain't got nothing made.
He turned around and he said, I'm cutting everybody that's close to the sideline. Everybody that's near the sideline is cut.
If I don't get them down, I will cut them, baby, so they'll be down.
And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think that's going to happen.
Gentlemen, I would hope the hell we could play more aggressive football. I have never seen a team tackle this poorly in football in my whole life. 27 years of coaching, that's the worst exhibition of tackling.
Coach, what do you think of your professional debut? What's it like in the professional ranks? Anything special?
Well, we didn't block him, but we made up for it by not tackling.
This is disgraceful. I never saw guys this bad. Boy, I've seen bad football teams. This is the worst I've ever seen. I never saw such little life on a football team in my life. We got some guys over here who won't tackle. That's all. They won't be here long. Bunch of UCLA rejects beating you. Well, these guys are almost gutless. And the ones that aren't that are brainless. There are a hell of a lot of careers going to end Monday. Get out there, you idiot!
Get it so we can get it. Get it so we can get it.
Oh, horse. No guts. That's what's wrong with us.
And gentlemen, who picked this to be last? All the horses' asses.
10, 1:17 on the clock.
Not a bad time right now for a trap play up the middle or a draw play.
Draw play.
Not a bad call at all. Right now, the linemen want a pass rush. He's blitzing. He's got to read it.
Williams. Jack Youngblood misses. And Williams is inside, close to the goal line.
What?
Failing to get in.
You talk about second effort. What a play by Williams.
We told you he was strong, and he just willed himself down to the 1-inch line. Some great individual effort by Williams there. The best thing he's done tonight is run the ball twice.
Now they've got a minute left to play. In comes the goal line defense.
Here he goes. He's really dead here. He's going to get run out of the pocket. They're blitzing him with both linebackers. Jack Youngblood is trying to chase him, but those young legs get by him. Watch him here. He ran over that man. Here comes Rod Perry. He runs over Rod Perry. Nolan Cromwell. Fanning probably. And Dreyer coming to stop him. Some effort by Doug Williams. He's inside of the 1. At the 1-yard line. Doug Williams.
Up to their rugged, raw-boned quarterback, Doug Williams. Number 12 is yet to prove he's a big league passer, but he'll do anything to win. And his style is reminiscent of another number 12 when he broke in a few years ago. A rugged, raw-boned quarterback named Terry Bradshaw.
First and goal.
He did it. You knew it. He did it.
He did it.
He did it. You knew it would be a quarterback sneak. In 3 runs tonight, Williams has picked up 28, maybe 29 yards. The probable hero.
And he goes through. When you got a man down, you better keep him down, and you better put the game away. The Rams had chance after chance to put the game away. They did not. The Bucs make one play. A pass interference on the Rams, and they now have a chance to go ahead.
Keep in mind, 57 seconds remain on the clock. The Rams have 1 timeout. 66,000 screaming Buck fans. It was not a classical, beautiful offensive showing, but they lead on the scoreboard. Unbelievable enthusiasm.
Alrighty, there you go. There's halftime for you. Hope you enjoyed halftime. We are back and ready to rock and roll here in the second half. Hope you enjoyed that little tribute to Tampa Bay there. John McKay, our first coach. Still one of the greatest personalities in the game. One of the most quoted. We missed only a couple minutes of this. We're good, though, because right now you didn't miss nothing. 13:42, clock is ticking. Just getting going. First and 10, Redskins moving the ball. They're at the 36-yard line at Denver. Mariota, shotgun. Play action. He takes it back, and he takes off to the left side. First down, plus bonus yards, and he is taken out in a bulldog tackle on the sideline. Redskins roaring down the field right here, kicking off the second half with a vengeance. Handoff going the other way. They meet him at the line of scrimmage. They're probably going to spot him with the left foot and give him a yard. Second down. Just catching up back here, getting everything going. There we go. Again at the line of scrimmage. This time they'll mark him with the right foot and put him right back where he started from. Third down. We just went under 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Redskins on a 3-minute drive here. Looking like it's about to stall out in some mud. Spinning their tires right now. Third and 9 from the 16. Play action over the middle. Did he catch it? Did McLaren catch it? They say it's a catch. First and goal. It looked like it was, man, it was turf level. I had to wait, make sure somebody came in and said complete. It's a simple out and in play action. And it's a catch. Basically throw it where nobody else could catch it. Mariota at the bottom of the screen. Debo takes the direct snap. He dances a little bit. They're going to jump on him. Literally jump on him on the 6-yard line and bring him down at the 5. Second and goal. Under 10:30 to go in the third quarter. The Redskins were moving rapidly. Now the drive, once it got inside that 15-yard line, things get a little bit different. And here comes that Bronco defense. And like I said, he literally jumped on him and fucking grab-tackled him to the ground. You don't have to get to see those great kind of tackles that much anymore. Mariota, another play action, tucks it back. Oh, no! Just overthrew the receiver. That was McLaren. They're going to go to third down and goal now. He threw it high so nobody else could get to it. Just a little bit too much mustard on it, I would think. It went off the top of his fingertips. I don't know. Let's see it again. I got to say, hey, man, you got to make that catch. It was a hard-thrown ball, but you got to make that catch. Third and goal. We're under 10 to go. Mariota flips this one out. Good defense, but he still makes a one-handed catch. And that's Burks. Burks with an... Woof. What a freaking catch he made. The defense is insanity. I don't know how he made this catch. One-handed catch. Wow. Burks. What the catch of the day, probably. I know Puko made one. This guy just made one in the end zone. Unfreaking believable. How he made the catch is just, it's astonishing. But you got to know that the defense was all over him. Mariota still finds him in the corner of the end zone. Puts the Redskins up 14-13. So the drive to open the second half for the Redskins, which looked like it was starting to bog down, bogs down no more. They take the lead by 1, 14-13. Whoa. What a drive to open up the second half, huh, fellas? Please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, wherever you're watching from. Whatever planet, whatever universe, whatever galaxy, whatever satellite, whatever hole, whatever cave, whatever mountaintop, whatever deepest forest. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow. How are we doing, man? How's the world treating you? How's the world treating you? How is the world treating you, people? How's everything going? What a great week of football, man, huh? I've seen a lot of great games this week. A lot of great games. Thursday night, Thanksgiving Day was insanity. Great games, man. Big win for the Packers. Big win for the Cowboys. Massive win for the Bengals. Yeah, big day. I mean, Bengals knocking off the Ravens, and Pittsburgh losing. Cleveland got knocked off, which is not surprising. But the Bengals, all of a sudden, with Joe Burrow back, kind of find themselves back in the hunt. So I might not be dead yet with the Bengals, even losing Joe Burrow for almost a half a season. Comes back and with a vengeance, and now things really just got really interesting in the AFC North. Steelers going down hard today to the Bills. That was an insane catch. The OBJ catch. It's the anniversary of that. And that one by Burks is insanity, man. He just stopped it like it was a baseball going into a glove. It's the best way I could describe that catch, man. And just brought it into his armpit. And went down hard on his back in the end zone. Held on to it. Good for 6. Extra point, 7. Result, 14-13. 9:58 to go in the third quarter. Here's the kick. Kick lands in the zone. It's taken at the 4. He's out to the 15, 20, 25, maybe 29, 28 and a half. See where it's at. So far, Bo Nix is having a good game, but it's just that I don't know how to describe this. Let me think for a second. Both offenses look very good. Both defenses look very good. So basically what you got is 2 solid offenses going to 2 solid defenses, and you're going to have to look for the crack in between. And Redskins right there coming flying out of the gate to open up the second half. Without a doubt, they found a crack right there. I'm sure they're over there taking care of that leak and patching it up before they take the field again next time the Redskins get the ball back. But right now, let's see what the Broncos do with their first possession here in the second half. The Redskins defense has not been bad, not been spectacular. You know, Denver has hurt themselves a little bit, but not for the most part. But for the most part, we're seeing a great defensive battle. But yeah, we're not being ripped off of like sloppy offense. Here comes Nix again on the run. He hits his target in and out of his hands. So there you go. There's the mistake slowing Denver down. You got to make that catch. Now you're at 3rd and 8, 9:01. You know, if you're going to respond to a drive of 6 minutes that equals 7 points and you come back out and 3 and out it, that's not good, man. 9:01 to go in the third. Nix is in the shotgun. You got 1 to the top and 3 to the bottom. 1 in the backfield with him. Calling it audible at the line. Play clock 3, 2, snap, back. Steps up in the pocket. He takes off. He's got the first down. Plus, maybe, we'll give him another 4 yards bonus on that. So he does it with his feet and his legs to keep it going. Big first down. Big first down there for the Broncos. The whole center of the field just wide open for him. And he was uncontested even until he got to maybe 3 or 4 yards after the first down. Then he went down. They're at their own, let's call it the 40 and a half yard line. It goes Mims to the outside. He might have gotten the first down. Might have went out of bounds just shy of it. See where they spot it. They're going to spot him. That's a long yard. So we're going to call it, let's call it Almost 2. I'm calling a second and short either way, but it's a long yard that they're going to show a second. They're going to show a 2nd and 9, and I'm not going to agree. It's still a 2nd and short. Whoop. Second and 1, so they gave him a gain of 9. Oh, play a little trickery here. A flip, a dip, and a pass, and an incomplete. I don't know why you're fucking around there on a 2nd and 1 with that stuff. That's bullshit. Save that for the Turkey Bowl game in the backyard with the boys before dinner. Don't know why you're doing that. This ain't the time to be fucking around with trickery. 7:35. Clock is stopped with the incompletion. 3rd and 1. They're at their own 49.5. The ball's distance from the 50. Handoff. No, Nix pulls it back, waves it around. He's getting back. Back across the field. He finds his receiver. Finds Bryant. We got flag. Flag on the play. Flag, 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 flag. Hold on. We got 2 flags now. Waiting for the call. 3rd and 1. Flushed out. I thought he gave the ball. I thought he handed off. This guy Nix is becoming the magician, quite the magician on the play action. He's good with hiding the ball. I'll tell you that. We got pass interference offense. We got holding offense. They're going to take that one. So that is not the time. That is not the time for a holding call on a 3rd and 1. Now you're at a 3rd and 11. Now this down became even more massive. They're calling it a 3rd and 10. I'm going to say it is a lot closer to 11 yards than it is 10. So either way, big down here. Nix takes it into shotgun. Plenty of time. Gets a chance to look. He's got his man wide open and he hits him at the 30-yard line of the Redskins in a huge, long, massive gain there. Big, huge gain. Nix had plenty of time. We look at the replay. Like I said, they're snapping this from just before their 40. Big 30-yard gain. 1st and 10. They actually mark it at the 29. Nix hits his receiver. That's 2nd down. Maybe a gain of 2 on the pass. Nix had a lot of time, and he found his man, and he was down on one knee when he caught it. He was just waiting for it. And then he just turned for maybe another 3 yards before he was touched down. We got 6:10 and counting. 3rd quarter. Broncos down by 1, 14-13. They are driving. They are on the, let's call it the 24-yard line. Dancing around. We'll get a little bit closer to the 30-yard line than we are to 29-yard. So here you go. Another 3rd down. The 3rd down showing up rapidly for the Broncos. We're going under 5:45 here in the 3rd. Quarter's moving rapidly. 3rd and 5. This ball is just inside the 25. They got to get to the 19. 3rd and 5. Quick pass, quick slant. He's got his man open. He's at the 10. The 5, they rustle him down at the 3-yard line. Tackle at the 4-yard line. Bryant again, the rookie. Quick slant in, takes it, and goes right back to where he came from. Comes inside the numbers, and then goes right back outside the numbers for a big gain. And they're going to bring him down finally and rustle him down to 4, closer to the 3. Let's call it the 3. It is the 3, for sure. First and goal. Handoff up the middle. I don't know. No signal. We'll wait. Harvey looked a little shy. For a second, it looked like he was going to bust over the goal line. But he's holding that ball securely, so. Another first and goal. Inside the 1 on this snap. Handoff is at Harvey again. And this time Harvey dances it upright into the end zone. Does a twist, and a turn. And it's 19-14. Broncos answer the touchdown drive by the Redskins with one of their own. 11 plays, 72 yards, 5 minutes, 59 seconds. Trading 6-minute drives here are the boys. Like I said, that's still insane defense. It was a lot of work for the Broncos to get down there and a lot of work for the Broncos to get in the end zone. Here comes the extra point. It's up. It splits the uprights. It's good. So we're at 2014 with 3:59 to go in the third quarter here. So there you go, man. Exchanging 6-minute drives. And what I'm telling you there, Broncos had a lot of work to do, man. They had to overcome a penalty. They had to overcome a bad penalty. But not only that, they had to overcome just about every time they turned around, it was third down. But the third one that went to a 3rd and 11 was looking really bad. But they came through it. That's what I'm saying. We're seeing great offense, but we're also seeing great defense. And I think the score right now is kind of dictating that, 2014. It sounds like a lot of points for a defensive battle, but there's give. But what we can see here is the one other thing that you can make a note of in this game. When you got this type of a game with a really good defense and a really good offense, which if you got a really good offense on that day, first of all, you already established a run, so you're able to throw the ball. That's good. What's happening is that the defenses are tight. Yeah, you're throwing the ball, but you're only getting those 2-yard, 3-yard, 4-yard outs. You're not going down the field. Other than that, we've seen pressure on the quarterbacks from both teams. Both teams have put a lot of pressure on the quarterbacks. Now, Nix is coming out of it kind of unscathed in a way. However, Mariota he's getting dirty tonight. But he's carrying his Redskin team pretty fucking good. I'm pretty fucking impressed with Mariota. I think Mariota, maybe very, very underrated, or maybe, he was laughed about or whatever when he first came into this league. He's still here, man. Out of all those quarterbacks that came in with that draft, who else is left? Who else is left on an NFL roster with Mariota from that particular draft that year? I don't know. You're going to have to, it'd be hard to find one, I think. So in the meantime, wherever you watch from, please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, hit all that stuff. We appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up. It's getting dark, but that's the one incision right there. And then that's the other, incision. It's so hard to show shit on here. There it is. That's the other incision. That's where they went in that way, and then that way. And then the elbow's still kind of covered, but that's what surgery looks like nowadays, people. That's what surgery looks like nowadays. Here's the kick. The kick is up. It's going to land in the landing zone. He's going to take it at the 2. He's out to the, I don't know where he's at. Maybe the 32. I think he's about out to about the 32. So it's going to get noisy for a minute. Actually, why should I torture you people? There you go. Here's Mariota. This is safety valve in the flat over there. That looks like I didn't see who that was. He was covered up so fast at the line of scrimmage. This Broncos defense is super impressive, to be honest with you. This is about the fourth time, maybe the fifth time this year I've watched them play. And every time they've been impressive, man. They're an impressive bunch of people. And I called this at the beginning of the year. I tell you, this is the team that's going to win the AFC West. I said that before the season even started. We're under 3:10 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. They got the ball out at their own, let's call it the 31. Mariota over the middle hits his target again. Picture a window closing and the ball getting there right before the window closes. Again, defense right there. And somehow McLaurin and Mariota find a way to complete the pass. Look at that. That's tight coverage, man. He knows that hit is coming. He knows that hit's coming, and yet hangs in there, makes a nice catch, takes the hit as he goes to the ground. Move the sticks, first down. Mariota, here's a handoff, bounces off. He's going to be trapped in the backyard. No, he's not. He's going to wind up outside. He was trapped in the backfield. Able to bounce out and get away from 3 and then get down the sideline for, I'll call it 5. To be 2nd and 5. We're going under 2 minutes to go in a rapidly moving third quarter. This is a fast third quarter. We're under 2 minutes now. Redskins once again moving it. They are on their side of the 50 with the ball. 2nd and 5. Handoff. He's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage and goes down. He'll get a yard because he fell forward. As the chant begins, let's go Broncos. Broncos traveling well to our nation's capital, as they like to call it, even though it's in Landover, Maryland. You could see all the shit from there. You could still see all the shit from there. So anyway, how are we doing out there, people of Earth? I am so happy to have you with us tonight. Glad you guys decided to stop by and spend some time, hang out a little bit. I don't mind if you run in, and I don't mind if you run out. Just please, don't leave the door open, all right? Somebody left last night, left the door open. Somebody left the door open last night when they left, but it's okay. Just make sure you hit the like and the sub, too, on your way out if you didn't on your way in. Pretty much that's the only way to get out. You got to hit the sub. You want to come back. We do it, and we do it like nobody's business. Angus, you are back. I didn't know you went anywhere. Where'd you go, man? I guess you missed halftime? I didn't know you went away. I figure most people just kick back when I'm talking. They're like, he ain't going to see the chat. All he does is fucking talk. But you can talk amongst yourselves in the chat. I'll get to the chat. Actually, see, now I got the live chat in front of me. So I don't have to look over here all the time. Now I can see it in front of me and respond to you guys. And you guys can see who's talking, what's going on. Why not? We'll add that to the show, too. Oh, you're on the phone? I didn't know any of that. But welcome back, Angus. I paid homage to the great John McKay at halftime. And also, one of the more spectacular performances by Doug Williams as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer against really hated. And like I said, there was a big rivalry, and that's a rivalry that's continued with Tampa. Tampa lost that Green Bay rivalry of the old black and blue division. I loved it. We lost that. But since 1979, NFC championship game against the Rams, 9-0. It's always been on against the Rams. Rams are probably our most fierce fucking rivalry we have is the Rams. How you doing? Woo! What a hit. 3rd and 9 from the 49 of the Broncos. 2014, 1:05 to go, third quarter. 2014, Denver on top. Shotgun. Mariota, he's under pressure. He gets it away just as he was getting... Oh! It's a good thing he got that much on it. If he didn't get that much on it, that was 6 going the other way. Possibly. At least they would have picked it off. We watched the replay here. Pocket collapsed instantly. And just as he got rid of it, he just floated out there and you could see where it landed. But he anticipated the hit, which took enough off it to nullify the interception. And the errant pass. Now, here, the Redskins are punting with 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. So they're going to give it back to the Broncos. I'm going to snap this one for the... Go down this at the 14-yard line. We have 44 seconds to go in the third quarter, and they're going to take a break. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Don't ever let them bullshit you that they're trying to speed up the game because the game makes it stretch to it. No. This 44 seconds to go in the third quarter is what, guys? How many plays is that, guys? You guys that watching out there, and there's some girls out there too. I appreciate the women. Hey, got some women. I just checked the stats. I didn't realize there was that many women attracted to play-by-play. But God bless you. I wish you'd come out of the woodwork and say hello. Anyway, I totally fucking forgot what I was talking about now. When I got on a women thing about being on here. So, whatever. I forgot. Oh my God, Angus. Angus is talking about S&M. He's talking about fucking ripping his teeth out with a fucking doorknob and dental floss. What kind of chat do I have? I have the best chat in the world. That's why these guys got their own freaking AIs. So now when we're looking around and we start talking about Angus, everybody's like, who's Angus? I'm like, who's Angus? I'll show you who Angus is. That's Angus. Angus is chat security, man. Anyway, let me catch up to what's going on over here because somebody's ripping their teeth out with fucking dental floss and doorknobs. Last time I seen that was on the fucking Three Stooges, brother. Angus, if I told you where Texas was, would you believe me? He went over to Rumble. Texas is now part of Rumble. He went over the other night and then he created his own thing over there. So Angus is over there. Angus, so now you got to look up Texas. hockey cards over on Rumble and start following them over there, and that'll be good. So now we got Angus and Texas and myself all on Rumble, all part of the Rumble family, which is massive, and I appreciate it. That's how you grow it, man. You just go over there and you hang out and you do what you do. So basically, they went to a 2-minute ad break. So they go to a 2-minute ad break. They come back. There doesn't have to be another play. See, that's the whole. Oh, that's what I was talking about, motherfucker. 44 seconds to go, and these fucking whores, these money fucking whores, go to a commercial break, knowing there's only one more snap before they go to a full commercial segment of the quarter break. The quarter break is longer than a timeout break. But to get the 2 fucking timeouts in, Nick's on the run. And again, he just shoots the ball upfield, makes a catch. So move the sticks as we go to the fourth in a rapidly moving second half, you would have to say. We're already going into the fourth quarter, guys. Well, we've seen some one-handed catches. We've seen some big field goals. We've seen some long drives, some established drives, some great defense, some great offense, some insane management of the time clock in the first half. Let's see if he's going to need that in the second half. Let's see. Remember, let's make a note of that. Somebody make a note of that. But the whole thing, 44 seconds, you just stay there. You have one more play. You're just exchanging the fucking, it only takes a fucking minute. No, that takes a minute. So now those guys come out, they get situated, it's 1 minute. No, now they got to stand around. Because you guys went to a commercial break after 15 seconds of fucking bullshit before the break. Then you go to a 2-minute break. Now you're at 2 minutes, 15 seconds. You come back and you bullshit 15 more seconds. So you turn a 1 minute into 2.5, adding a minute and a half. So how are you speeding the game up? Don't fuck with a genius, man. Don't fuck with a genius. Genius. I would pretty much say anything that the Texas hockey guard's telling me to do, I probably would do it. This dude, I got a lot of respect for Tex, man. Tex is a cool dude. What I mean by that, I could just tell he's a big dude. First of all, he's probably a big dude. Probably put a beer or two away. Probably good at a campfire. Probably got a couple good stories. Wouldn't mind probably smoking a cigar. Probably a blunt. I don't know how he is about that, but looks like a guy you'd really want to hang with, like a good-hearted Midwest fucking cornbread fucking raised, big brawny, just an American Midwesterner, you know? And then you got Angus, who's in the Midwest, but he's close to the city. He's close to St. Louis and stressed. Like he tells you, it's stressful, man, where he's at. Temperature's fucking like 22 and shit. And in Texas, it's like, yeah, it's 7 degrees here. It's 7 degrees, and I'm cutting my grass at midnight in shorts, and flip-flops. That's Texas. That's what he makes me. That's what I think of when I think of Texas. Here we go. 1st and 10. Nick's solid pass there that's to Sutton, who he hit for the touchdown earlier. He hits him this time for 2 yards, 2nd and 8. You got 2nd and long. See, boom. Texas is saying it's so fucking rural here, the sun don't even come in here. We haven't seen sunlight in fucking 7 years. We got our own sun. We made our own sun on the mountain. Fucking fire coming out of the mountain. Well, Tex, that's my rant, and I haven't even seen you. I heard your voice. All right, and all I picture is this big, brawny. You probably got a full. You probably got one of them tight beards. One of them beards when you walk in, like another guy has a beard, you're like, it's like beard talk. Oh, Nix hits it, interception. That's Warren. Oh. Wagner comes up with the interception. 14:06 to go in the fourth. Big turn of events here. I'm trying to see what happened here. There's no way he did not see him. Something had to happen. Nick's back. Gets rid of it. And he just, I guess he just never saw him standing there, man. I guess he somehow never saw him stand there because that ball went directly to Wagner. Maybe Miller jumping in his space for that split second was enough, but that's a big, big, big mistake. I don't think it's a forced error. I think it's an unforced error. I mean, I don't think he's seen him. I really don't. Let's see what the Redskins do with it. They trail by 6. Mariota back. He gets hit. As he gets hit, he hits his big tight end. Yankoff. Oh my God! Come on! Don't give me a guy's name as Yankoff. Come on, guys! Don't make it this easy for me. Is his name really Yankoff? No. 1st and 10 from the 22. Play action. Mariota slipped. Floated right to the sticks. Nobody's there. It goes out of bounds. Incomplete. We'll go to a 2nd and 10. 13-25 with the incomplete pass. Right there. He trips over his own foot. And then just to get rid of it. Got a little too close to Merritt on the play action and tripped himself up, but able to float it out of balance. I'm watering my ferns in 22-degree weather. My dead ferns. You're fucking crazy. You growing your beard back, Angus? I couldn't grow a beard if I waited 7 years. This ain't nothing. This is just neglect. This is just fucking, I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck am I trying to impress? Fuck, it's 62. We're under 12:40. Mariota floats this one to the end zone. A lot of hand action on McLaren. Looks like we're going to have that settle for a field goal. Good, solid defense again in the end zone. Take another look at this. This is Surtain, who's at the coverage. He's on McLaren. Let's see what happens. Ball's in the air. There is contact by, well, you know what? McLaren had a hold of the collar. So they're playing hand, bam. Let him go. You can't call it. You'd have to call it offsetting because he was grabbing him by this. McLaren had him by this, and he was just pushing. So here we go. 38 yards out. Kick is up. Kick is just in there. Gets inside the left upright. We're going 20-17, fourth quarter, 12:37 to go in the fourth. In the game, in regulation, 12:37 to go. Lockport is in the house. Lockport. What is up, Lockport? There you go. Another guy coming in. Another guy with a key to the door. What's up, Lockport? Welcome, Bubba. How was your Thanksgiving, my friend? How's your holiday season kicking off there, Lockport? We haven't talked that I can remember, and you know me. Who are you again? Oh yeah, Lockport. What's up? What's up, Lockport? How are you, friend? No, seriously, how is your holiday season going, my friend? Big win for your Bills to get back on track, and a big win by your Bills really just made the AFC North very, very interesting. So tell me, Lockport, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking right now? That's a big win for the Bills. It brings them a little bit step closer to we're in the playoffs. I mean, how you feeling at this portion? How you feeling right now? Big, massive win for the Panthers today, knocking off the Rams, who destroyed us. And then they go to the Panthers, and the Panthers manhandle them and beat the Rams. So, yeah, instead of having a 2-game lead over the Panthers going into next week, we still got a game on them, man. And we get them back-to-back and end the season with them, actually. We get them, and then I think we got – I forget who we got. Might have the Saints. I don't know. We got like Carolina, Saints, Carolina. Yeah, so we're closing out going head-to-head with Carolina, man. So it's going to be fucking real interesting in the NFC South now, especially since the Panthers beat the Rams tonight. I mean, now if you can get lucky tomorrow night and have the Giants beat the Patriots, man, it'll help your efforts a lot better. It'll definitely help your bet. It'll help you more than it'll hurt you. Because if the Patriots win tomorrow, you can pretty much say goodbye to the AFC East. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? To be honest. But yeah, man. Oh wow, you just got back from your sister's house in Tampa. Is your sister a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan? AFC wild card is wide open. Yeah, the wild card. Now the wild card. I'm gonna have to do a show about this because maybe we'll take a peek at the playoffs or something, man. But I think what makes the AFC wild card really interesting. One, Chargers win. Jacksonville wins again. That's major. Now, Jacksonville again winning. But I think what's really key here that everybody is the Colts losing today. The Colts losing today really, again, like you said, it's wide open. Colts win today. They beat Houston. That pretty much almost puts Houston to sleep. Almost. Right? Chiefs are they're hoping for anything. Boom. Chargers win. That hurts the Chiefs. Denver's winning here. That hurts the Chiefs. I mean, the AFC is really, really becoming really interesting. The NFC is starting to take focus of a fight. It's not in a fight yet. AFC is in a fight. They're in a brawl. Right now, they're brawling. Everybody's got a brawl, especially the AFC North like we talked about. Back to the game. Nix hits his target. Good for about, we'll call it 6. So it'll be third down. 3rd and 4, we'll call it. So here we go. 11:15 to go in the game, in the quarter, in regulation. 2017. Nick, shotgun. Back. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in big trouble. He's in major trouble as he goes down at the 30-yard line for the sack. 4th down. Bring on the punt unit. We're ticking under 10:50 to go in the 4th, in the quarter, in regulation, in the game. Man, he just could not find his way out of that mess that time. There you go. Again, this is not taking anything away from the offensive line of the Broncos. I mean, that's just great defense there. Just a great call at the right time. Boom, 4th and 9. So there you go. That's why we're sitting at 2017. This has been a spectacular offense and defensive display. It's just that your offense is not being shined because of your defenses. So, I mean, we could take a look at the numbers. I'd love to see the numbers right now. But they're going to take a commercial break instead. Bunch of whores. Yeah, well. Wow, man. But yeah, like, again, while we're in a commercial break here, just real quick, where we're talking about, playoffs and stuff like that. Yes, AFC Lockport, absolutely. Now, Seattle made a statement today. And I think the statement that Seattle made today is like, hey, we're the Seattle Seahawks, and I don't really think you want to fuck with our defense right now. And I would agree. And that place was loud as shit today. Loud as they were really loud today. And that's against the Vikings in a shutout. And I think that's why the Seattle fans are getting a little ornery. I was watching that game. They're getting a little ornery there for a minute. That's how loud they were. But yeah, no, Seattle comes away with a shutout over the Vikings. I know the Vikings are a mess. You can say what you want about it, but you're shutting out a professional football team. And look over the year. I don't think there's been a lot of shutouts this year. And you wouldn't think, if you look at the list, I don't know who's been shut out. I really don't. I don't know who's been shut out. Teams have been shut out. But I'm just saying, when you get a team, when you get the Vikings in Seattle hooking up, I don't think anybody's going to say, hey, that's going to be a shutout. But yeah, the Seattle defense, once again, just rising to the top. Shutout city. Rams losing. Niners winning. We beat Arizona, so we put that. That's another thing. The Buccaneers can't win games 20-17 against teams like Arizona. You can't win like that. You barely won the fucking game today. The way they won was horrible. We got Bucky Irvin back today. Hey, congratulations to Bucky Irvin for coming back. But it's like, he can't find Otten today. Tucker's invisible today. I mean, just so much of the offense was missing. I'm like, keep going what got us here. 10-12 to go in the 4th, in the game, in regulation. Redskins start this off with a handoff. Inside handoff, goes up the middle. Good for, we'll call it 4, 5. So once again, all this shit just screwing up so bad. So Mariota will keep it himself. He'll get brought down hard. Smacked down for 3rd down. So we got a big third down right here. We're getting ready to go under 9 minutes. It's a 3rd and short. Big time right here. They're snapping this one at their own third, just almost touching the 35. Mariota hangs in there. A lot of hand. Mo overshoots his receiver. There are no flags. Another good defensive play by the secondary of the Broncos. Again, defense. Pass a little off, but then again, we're talking good defense. So what is Mariota to do? Let's see where he puts this. A little bit high, but you can't complain, man. He's got you in this game at trailing by 3. I mean, he got you this far. Maybe you need some better play selection there. Maybe you need better play selection. As they look at the Jefferson Memorial, as they go to an ad to spend and get some more money. I shouldn't say spend money. As they go get some money, the more. I guess they didn't get enough at the 44-second timeout. So good, so good. Lumen Field is super loud. Angus, where's that? Lumen Field. Why is that? Where's that at? Tom Brady's hooking up with women. Listen to Angus over here. Guys are fucking crazy. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Now it's time for the antenna to go fucking bananas. What is going on with the antenna? It's seen me getting up, man. The fucking antenna went right, man. Antenna, I don't fuck with me, man. I'm gonna move the antenna tomorrow to the other TV. So I'll be watching the games on the 95er instead of the 65er. Alrighty, how we doing over here? Angus saying hello to Lockport, saying hello to everybody. What's up? Angus, share the link for Victor. LOL. Okay. Gotcha. Lumen Field. Not sure where Lumen Field is. Thank you, Texas. Texas enjoying the call. Glad I could So again, like we were talking about, Denver is in the division is 2-1, and the Chargers are 4-0 now in the division. So if somehow, some way that the Chargers and Denver were to lock up in the tie, boom, guess who gets the advantage? Plus, you got another game with them. I think they got another game with them. I don't know what the remaining schedule is for either of these teams. But right now, it's 8:42 to go in the fourth, in the game, in regulation. Handoff up the middle, and who is this up the middle for 15? That'll be McLaughlin. That's the kid from earlier in the game. They hand off to him, and he's just directly up the middle for 15. Right in between the hash marks. Right on the hash marks. Back inside the hash marks. Tackle dead center of the hash marks. 15 yards later. We're getting ready to go under 8 minutes to go in the fourth, in the quarter, in regulation, in the game. Nix takes this one from center. He gets in and out of trouble. Short opposite. short hops it. Humphrey bounced near his feet as he got rid of it. We'll go to second down now. Whatever was happening, the offensive line was nowhere to be found as every Redskin was about to collide on Nix. 7:56 clock frozen after the incomplete. Shotgun, 2 in the backfield with him, 1 in motion, 1 at the bottom. Handoff, bounces outside. Harvey gets away for the first guy, spins away. Ooh, maybe 3 yards. Maybe 3 yards. Hold on, we'll see what the third down is. Either way, it's going to be third and long. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 8. Here we go. Play clock at 4, 3, 2. Here's the snap. Nix back. Pocket collapses around him. He gets it off. I don't know who this is, but he pulls full. Pentis, I guess that's a fullback. Looking at his number and the size of him, that's got to be classified as a fullback. Pentis, he was in the flat, in the valve, right off the side to his left. Nix just ripped it right to him, and he took off with it for the first down and more. We're at 6:30 to go in the 4th, in regulation, in the game. Another handoff. They're going to meet him before he gets back to the line of scrimmage, make it a 2nd and 11. We're going under 6 minutes now to go in the game, in the quarter, in regulation. 20-17. Broncos on the Redskins. 4th quarter, here we go. Boom, we are under 6 to go in the game. In the quarter. In regulation. Nix out to his right, scramble, fires it just behind where his receiver was. Good thing the receiver was there because that ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage, even though he was outside the pocket. You never know what they're going to do. Now, it was looking pretty good to control a little bit more of the clock. Broncos definitely can't be happy right now. For one, it's 3rd and 10. 2, the clock stopped at 5:42. So I guarantee neither one of those they want. 5:42 to go. Shotgun, nobody in the back with him. Protection around. Out to his left. Out to his right. He hits his target. That's going to be Wagner. Now he's going to be 4 yards short. 4th and 4. We're going 5:20, 26 on the play clock. Let's see what happens here. I guess they're going to punt it. There goes the offense off to the sideline. We're under 5 minutes now. We're under 5 to go in the quarter, in the game, in regulation. They're taking everything off of the clock as they can. Punt away. Looks pretty good. Fair catch call for. This is taken at the 1-yard line. Ruled. This is not the 1-yard line, folks. This is like just off the goal line. These guys were close to the goal line, so you got to wait for the replay. These guys, I don't understand this. Right? Missed it. He's on the goal line, touches it. We're going out to the 20. Touchback. See, that's what I mean. I'm not even going to get into it, man. It's just it's like just like going into a position in baseball. We can talk about it all fucking day long. But you got to know as a football player, when you get to that point at the ball, stop. Touch the ball. Try not to move until you hear a whistle. For God's sakes, don't come in and hit him. But there, what he was doing was trying to do too much, and he didn't have to do all that ballerina dancing shit. What he should have done is just stopped and touched the ball, and boom. Oh, that's where the Seahawks play. I'm sorry. Is that what I don't know. I thought it was SoCo. I don't know. Dude, I'm out of it, man. The last, whatever WrestleMania was there. Chat's all frozen up, so if I miss you guys on the chat, I'm sorry, man. Absolutely, touchback. Yes, I see that, without a doubt. And that's why I say I had to wait for the replay, because they get so, I don't know what they're trying to get fancy-dancy or whatever, but the play is simple. It's a really simple play to stop and touch the ball, because the ball's in front of you. So you already know the momentum of the ball, the speed of the ball, the bounce of the ball, the angle of the ball. And all you got to do is walk to it. You don't have to run to it and be playing like you're on a fucking ledge on Black Friday. Not that Black Friday. The real, never mind. The stock market crashed Black Friday. So anyway, we're going to take a hit while we're waiting on the commercial break. We're all good. We're all caught back up. So I added some new stuff to the dudes. I added new stuff to the stream, to the show, to make it much. But I keep forgetting I put shit in. So as soon as I start remembering. But I'm sure you guys seen this tonight. We got the flag now. We got the second and holding shit. We got to put a burp card in. Here go the Redskins, snapping it at their own 20. 4:40 to go. Here we go. Mariota gets it away. That's a big gain. Looks like 18. Give it 16. 1st and 10 on the 16-yard gain. It gets out of bounds. Stops the clock at 4:36 to go. Handoff up the middle. He's met 1 yard after the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. 2nd and a very long 8. Whatever you want to call it. Back to the line in a hurry. 2nd and 9. Give him 1 yard on it. I think that's got to be a hold. Mariota goes down. He gets back up. He was untouched. Now he gets tripped up after he goes to a scramble about 8 yards. But hold on. It's going to be 3rd down. But can we go back to the hold that was right in front of the referee where literally, I didn't see what Redskin or who it was, but I have no idea. They missed the whip leg. They missed the hold. They missed the whip leg. They may have missed him going down and being touched while he was down. Other than that, how the fuck did he get out of that and gain fucking 8 yards? That's contact right there. He's down by contact right there, but right there. But let's watch this replay. We'll go through everything that they missed. There's the hold. Holy shit. I don't know how they missed the hold. Now, that can't be tripping because the other play, that's tripping right there. So it's tripping on Denver. Hold on. We got a mess. I'm trying to see why the penalty. Hold on. All right. Wow, man. Third and 21. Third and 21. Mariano back. He got time. He's got his man open, and it's in and out of his hands in a tremendous play. Tremendous play. Who was that by Denver that just came in there and dislodged the ball as he was coming down with it? Who is this? Singleton? No. Yes, Singleton. On the coverage. You had to see this one to enjoy it and please it as he catches it, as he's going down. In he comes with a right hook into the ball, and out comes the ball. Incomplete. 4th and 21. 3:42 to go in the 4th. The game. Regulation. Booted away. Massive punt. Takes it at his own 20. 25, 26, 27. He'll hang out right there short of the 29, Mims on the return. So here comes Wagner and the boys. Singleton has been absolutely stellar tonight. I guess I've been missing his name on all. So if you hear me talk about this defense in the secondary, this kid's responsible for a lot of it. But he just is responsible right there. Probably might have saved the game. Might have saved the game on that play. And I'm telling you, the timing that he had on that play, first of all, Marcus is absolutely insane tonight. He's putting on one hell of a fucking performance. To think that Mariota is still here and still firing at this level, at this competitive level, still hanging in there, both physically and mentally in this game. Hats off to him. He's putting on an incredible performance, and he's got these guys at 17-20. They're only down 3. But when you got a guy like Singleton and Denver Broncos playing defense the way they are tonight, man, good luck. But the timing of Singleton with the pass, with the catch, with the punch, utterly amazing. So here comes Denver at their own 29-yard line. 3:31 to go. Clock now running. Handoff. Right at the line of scrimmage. Look, if they come in with the right foot, he lost the yard. If they come in with the left foot, it's right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. We'll have to wait and see. Washington using the first time out there. So forced to use their first time out with 3:23 to go in the 4th, in the quarter, in regulation. Just an amazing touchdown catch earlier in the game. I don't know if you've seen it or you heard about it or already found it on social media. Burks with literally a one-handed catch. Beautiful pass, beautiful catch, beautiful drive. What a way to complete the drive. What a one-handed stab in the corner of the end zone. 2017 in an absolute stellar NFL Sunday night game, along with the amazing Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, 3-game, that trio of games was absolutely amazing. The game on Friday was absolutely amazing. Today's football has been amazing. This has been amazing. And to think it's being capped off tomorrow night by the Giants and the Patriots. Pass, quick pass outside, gets it out there, breaks away for the first guy, leans forward for an extra yard and a half. It's going to be a 3rd down. Clock is running still. They're going to stop the clock again with their second timeout. So taking a timeout with 3:12 to go, 3rd and 4, we'll call it, 3rd and 4. So tomorrow night, I was going to call the game tomorrow night. I really was I was going to call it. I was looking forward to it. And then I heard that over on NY Mania tomorrow night, and that's where I'm going to check out the play-by-play by Evan. And he's got a very, very, very special guest who's going to be alongside of him calling the game tomorrow night on NY Mania, Giants Patriots. So that's where I'll be. And you already know how to get there. The links are in the description. The links are in every comment that we put out, all the comments we put out with the post and shit. You can easily find your way over to NY Mania. Go over there and catch out the replay. If you missed SummerSlam, want to hear what happened on SummerSlam or the play-by-play, go over and check out the play-by-play of SummerSlam on Total Turnbuckle Talk and NY Mania. 3:12 to go, fourth quarter, 3rd and 4. Let's see what happens here after the timeout. Denver's going to look at, then Mo Dick says, you know what, maybe we should take a timeout. So Washington takes a timeout with 3:12 to go. Denver takes a timeout with 3:12 to go. And I'm going to tell you something. The Buccaneers. Listen to this. Listen closely, guys. I'm going to give you guys a minute. Who's ever still here, who's ever in the chat, whoever feels like talking in the chat. I'm going to give you a second to answer this. Did anybody happen to see the time of possession of the Buccaneers and Arizona Cardinals today? Did anybody happen to see the time of possession? If you did, shh. If you didn't, just take a guess at what you think the time of possession was. Just a guess. You know, like say 6-minute difference. Doesn't matter, you know, with teams, 7-minute difference, 4-minute difference, something, you know. There's an incomplete on the 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, the pass goes incomplete as I'm ranting away. He threw it into a crowd. Very shocked that he threw this. Well, I don't know why they didn't run it here. If anything else, if you run it, even if you don't get it, you're still going to run off another 40 seconds off the clock. You pass it, you're just doing them a favor. I don't even know where he's throwing it. Great defense, but honestly, I don't know where the pass was going there. And again, like I was saying, look, guys, you run on there. It's 3rd and 4. Run it. Even if you don't get it, you're still busting out another 40 seconds off the clock because the clock's going to run, or you're going to force them to take their last timeout. And the only thing they hope for is this 2-minute warning. Now you punt it away. Washington doesn't do themselves any favors. This guy takes the punt and just gets buried where he catches it. Great coverage. Another thing I should be talking about tonight again, guys. Guys, there's so much going on in this game. Kudos to both teams and special teams. Both special teams are playing amazing. Both punting squads are playing amazing. Kickoffs are amazing. Nobody's busting anything. No one's going anywhere big tonight. Maybe that's what the difference is right now. Maybe that's what we're waiting for. Is somebody get busted open over the middle for, a big play? Let's see what happens. They're taking it at their own 15. That's where they started. Mariota off to the sideline. Incomplete as he's dislodged from the ball. That was Burks again over there, who made that stellar one-handed catch before. Angus, you're pretty freaking close. Angus, you're cheating, man. You already know, don't you? Seriously, Angus, are you guessing or you know? Damn chat fucking keeps going in and out. Angus, if you knew, that's cool. Whatever. If you're guessing, I'm going to tell you something, brother. Let me explain something to you, brother. Brother, the difference in the time was 12 seconds. 12 seconds. No, I'm sorry. No, 12 seconds. I was going to say 26 seconds, but I don't think that's right. Throw, overshoots him, one hand, it goes up again, trying to hit. That was McLaren trying to bring it in, but we only got a hand on it, and the hand lifted it and pushed it out of balance, thank goodness. With a man coming up behind that pass. Did you hear that? I said, my goodness. Ain't that nice of me? 2nd and 10 now. We'll get back to this. 2:43 to go. Washington, 1 timeout left, plus a 2-minute warning. They are at their own 26-yard line. It is 2nd and 10. Mariota back. He's going big down the field. He's going to overshoot him. McLaren on the opposite side, the left side of the field he tries. And he just overshot him. Probably, in all honesty, the worst pass I've seen all night by either side right there. And there's 2:38 to go in the game. And that's saying something. And you know me, I don't give a shit. I'll call it and tell it like it is. But right now, Mariota is putting on an amazing performance, especially for a 3-8 team. And on the other side, Bo Nix is just putting on a clinic. But yet, both defenses putting on their own clinics. 2017, 2:38 to go, 4th quarter. 3rd and 10. Shotgun. Snap. Mariota back. Quick pass over the middle. Hits his tight end. He's going to be short. He is not going to get the first down. No matter what you look at or what you do. We're talking 4th and, man, if you turn the ball sideways, it's a first down. That's the difference between how much they got. 4th down. They're going for it before the 2-minute warning. Quick handoff. He's up the middle. He'll get it. He'll get it. He'll get it by a yard plus a yard. 2:09. 2:05. This is going to go to the 2-minute warning, and we're going to the Angus clip. With no bullshit, we're going straight to the clip. We'll be right back after the Angus clip. We got something brewing here, baby.
For the 5th time in 6 years, the Rams appeared in the NFC Championship game. For the first time, they won it. Inspired by the presence of Captain Jack Youngblood, playing in pain with his broken leg, a savage Ram defense turned in its 2nd straight jewel.
Left! Quit left!
Tough as they were on Ricky Bell and company, the defense was even stronger against the pass. Tampa Bay quarterbacks completed only 4 of 27 all day. In the Cinderella season of Tampa Bay, the Bucs stopped here, never crossing midfield until the 2nd half. With defense taking center stage, the offense consisted of short passes to the setbacks and 2 tight ends, Terry Nelson and Charlie Young. In a game without touchdowns, 3 Frank Corral field goals were the difference in a 9-0 shutout that wasn't as close as the score would indicate. On the threshold for most of the 70s, the Rams had pulled together to reach the goal that had eluded them. Tampa Bay's dream was over. The Rams had just begun.
The Rams now having trouble containing their emotion. The Rams are on their way to Pasadena. The Rams are in the Super Bowl, and they're heading back to California as NFC champions.
For General Manager Don Klosterman, who had been through it all, 7 years of frustration was over. The tantalizing target of a Super Bowl was now a reality.
I told you last week, bring the rules. We're going to be wonderful hosts.
I'm happy for, not only myself, but all the other players. We've been through hell this year. We really have. And we all stuck together.
Remember, we got one more to get. Yeah, we got one more to get. Let's go get it.
They went on to get their ass whipped by the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2 minutes to go. Mariota back in the shotgun, takes the snap. Over the middle, finds his man. Right at the center field stripe. First down. We're under 1:45 to go. Washington, 1 timeout. Broncos, 2 timeouts. Denver, 20. Redskins, 17. Whistles all over the field. 1:39. We got a flag. I think we're going to have illegal motion. Hold on. Sean getting into it to make sure he gets this call right, whether he's going to take the penalty or decline the penalty. So let's see what happens here. Here's the call. Yeah, so who else? What other stream you go to? Go to a Jets play-by-play. You think they're going to play all those times they lost in the playoffs? They're going to show you losing clips? Look, I just played all the clips today. It'd be a 5-yard penalty, false start on McLaren. So they're going to take the 10-second runoff. Washington's going to have nothing to do with that. They're going to keep their timeout. They're going to lose the 10 seconds, lose the 5 yards, but still have the down. So it's 1st and 15, 1:29 to go. I think they're waiting to reset the play clock. $1:31. 1:31 is the official time that the officials called down. So they said, hey, wait a minute, not 1:29, it's 1:31 now. The clock is moving. Shotgun. Mariota back. Pocket collapses. He bounces out of it, bouncing back and forth amongst the hash line. And he just lost this one out to the sideline. Stops the clock at 1:17. 2nd and 15. They're at their own 45. McLaren went to make his cut and fell on his ass. The turf just went out from underneath him. Now we got a flag. Again, another flag. I guess they're discussing if this is a loss of down for the intentional grounding. See what happens. We're going to have to wait for the call. This is another 10-second runoff instance. Waiting on the call. Intentional grounding. So let's see what happens here. We're watching McLaren. We're watching Mariota. He is in the hash marks. I mean, he's in the pocket, and just launched it. So the ref in the box is saying this is non-intentional grounding because that ball went over the direction of number 17. In other words, it went over the head of him. He was aiming for him, even though it went way over his head. That's who he was going to, and he was still basically in the pocket. So 2nd and 25, lost it down, another loss of 10 seconds, another conversation at 1:07. You went from 1:17 to go. They run off the 10 seconds, 1:07. 2nd down and 25. The 10 seconds is run off, so you were at 1:07. So we're going to get all this square in a second here, as soon as they show me the field. 2nd and 25, 1:07 to go. Clock is not moving yet. Play clock is not moving yet. There we go. Now everything's moving. Shotgun collapses around him. That ball was deflected. It's up for grabs. An incomplete pass. We are at 59 seconds. Just stellar defense. Again, the pass is there. Let's look at this. It was not, I don't know if it was deflected. If it came out here like a duck. No, that defense is, he basically, if he didn't, he punched the ball out as it was coming in, but you know what? Another inch the other way, you know where he hits him? Right in the jaw. It was like a fucking Muhammad Ali right, stiff right. And it just punched the ball. So it was in between his face mask and his arm. That's where the ball was coming. That's where his fist went to keep that pass away. Back to the ranch, they gain 19 as they hit McLaren on the sideline. Now it's 4th and 6 with 52 seconds to go, a timeout. 20-17. So basically the play of the night. Shotgun, 1 in the back, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Shotgun, here it comes. Here come the Broncos. Quick pass, he hits it. He hits him. He hits Ertz. Let's see where they're going to place it, because Ertz went up and grabbed another 19 yards with the ball. 40 seconds to count, and 38 seconds. They are at the 37-yard line. Shotgun to keep it going. Quick snap. Passes out. He hits his receiver. He was trying desperately to try to get out of bounds. He did not. That's Samuels. 26 seconds. Redskins, no. Oh, we got a flag. We got a flag on the field. Hold on. We got a flag on the field. 26 seconds. This is all the way on the other side of the field. So we might have 12 men on the field defense. Catch is made. Samuels gets it. He started to run towards the sidelines, was dragged down short of that. 12 men on the field, Denver, meanwhile. 12 men on the field for Denver. They'll decline the penalty. It'll be 26 seconds. He is not out of bounds, so the clock stops with the penalty. We are at the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Redskins. 2017, Denver on top. You would think that Denver wasn't playing a 3-8 team. You think they were playing an 8-3 team tonight. Denver guy could not get off the field in time. And I'm going to tell you why he couldn't get off the field in time. Instead of running off the field, he was looking back at the play. So now they're saying the play clock should be 31 seconds, not 26. They moved the clock to 31 seconds. So much happening in this last minute and 45 seconds here. So 31 seconds. Clock is stopped with the penalty. 1st and 10. They're at the 27. Quick pass to the outside. He's going up the middle. He's going to get tackled at the numbers. He's at the 20. Now, here's the thing. Clock is stopped at 22 seconds. Washington takes the last timeout. Now, curiosity is one thing, right? But why, if you're thrown over there into the flat, I get it. He took off straight up the field when he had the sideline open. And wouldn't you want to be at the sideline with one timeout left? I get it. But that's not really good football IQ as far as the I did not see who caught that. I think it was Samuel. So 2nd and 3. There is no timeouts left for the Redskins. The Broncos still have 2. And it looks like we're going to have extra football very, very soon because the Redskins moved this ball pretty fucking well. And they're going to snap this one right at the 20-yard line of the Broncos. So here go the Redskins. They're in the shotgun. 23 seconds, no timeouts. 2nd and 3 from the 20. 2017. Redskins looking to win it and not tie it. Man outside. Well, are you going for the end zone? Nobody's there but the helmet. 19 seconds. 3rd and 3. So the Redskins dodged 2 big bullets. And again, Mariota having a game against a brutal, tough defense tonight. And the same thing for Bo Nix. He's having a gutsy game, too, going against a brutal Redskins defense tonight. But here we go, 19 seconds. Mariota is going to run with it. He's going to up. He's up to the 15, 14, out of bounds. He did get out of bounds by a whisker. By a whisker. If he gets tackled right there, game. Game. It is game if he is tackled. If he didn't lean forward as he was going out of bounds, game over. They're sitting on 15 plays and 71 yards on this drive so far. They're snapping this one at the 14-yard line. Denver says we need some oxygen. Second timeout. They have one. 12 seconds. Second timeout. They have one on the board. Again, like I said, you look at this right here. Right there, if he can keep him going, there is where he wins the out-of-bounds battle, Mariota. That is a veteran defensive play, and that is one big, strong quarterback enabled to do that. That's some intelligence right there. Again, man, Marcus is having a game. Bo is having a game, and both defenses having a game. You imagine what the numbers would be if these two guys were playing against a nonsense defense on both sides, but they have finding it is not easy getting anything tonight. Let's see what we can get here. Big play. Big play here. Shotgun. He's in the back. He's going to the end zone again. He's going to sail this one to the crowd. We're at 7 seconds. 7 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. They are well within field goal range. They got the tie. They're trying to get the win. But sometimes if you gamble too much, you lose. So what do you do here? You're at 2nd and 10. No timeouts for you. 7 seconds. They're going to go. They're in shotgun formation. You're going to have to go pretty fucking quick here. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish here, but here we go. And he just throws it away. I mean, why bother? So just maybe to take 3 seconds off the clock, I guess, to give Denver absolutely no shot. I guess maybe it makes sense there. Just take the snap and throw it the fuck away. And if you ever talked about intentional grounding, is that the most intentional grounding that there is? Just throwing it away to stop the clock? Isn't that the whole purpose of intentional grounding, not to do that? And yet it's accepted in that format? You just basically, if it's that is as intentional as it gets. I'm taking a snap and I'm throwing it fucking away. It's premeditated. 32 yards for the tie. Here's the snap. The kick is up. And we're going to overtime. Oh boy, overtime for all you East Coasters. I'm sure you guys are fucking pumped. I'm sure you guys are really pumped on the East Coast. You guys in the central portion of the United States are about like, I'm getting pretty fucking close. So let's see what happens here at overtime. Extra football. I get more fucking overtime, more extra inning. And who, guys, remember when we went fucking, what? Fucking 18 innings, 15 innings, then 16 innings? We went overtime a couple times, a couple games ago. Here we go for another overtime game. I love being on the air. I love being on the air, but we're at 3 hours and 12 minutes of broadcasting tonight. which I am not complaining in the least. I love being here. I'll be here all night, which is, I have nothing else in life to do but to share my passion and dream of bringing this to people and doing this and entertaining. And if anything, if I make one person smile today, I did what I want. I accomplished what I meant to do today. Call us tails. It is heads. Washington wins. Redskins are going to kick. Referee asked them twice. That was fucking weird. Washington wins the toss, right? So the referee looks at me and goes, we'll kick that way. And the referee goes, you're going to kick? And he goes, yeah, we're going to kick. I'm going to kick that way. Referee says, all right. So the Redskins win the toss and they say, hey, we'll play defense first. We could talk about this. Is that a coach's decision straight on? Hey, if you win the toss, I want defense first. I don't know. I don't even know how much it really benefits to defer winning the toss in the first quarter to get the ball in the second half. You know what I mean? I don't know how much really plays into a lot there. However, in overtime, even with these rules in overtime now, much better rules than, I still like the old days, man. Kick it off, man. If you can't stop us, fuck you. Basically. But no, with these rules and everything, the way it is, I think it's a lot. Well, first of all, I guess you have to look at it from the home side. Then you have to look at it from the visiting side. You have to look at it from what kind of weather we got. How's the weather today or today? There's a couple factors to put in there, I would imagine. Which way is the wind blowing in the stadium or whatever the fuck. What has the better side, has the better turf to kick. I mean, there's a lot to go in there. But in overtime, if you win a toss, are you going to defer? Are you going to kick? How many out there? Guys, seriously. You're coaching. You're in overtime. You win the toss. Do you defer and kick? And play defense first? Or are you taking the ball? Let me know. That'd be interesting. It'd be very interesting to know. Vic is the king of too much time. Boom. Free football, Angus says. Lockport says free football. Angus says, I'm still awake. You kick? Me? I'm taking the ball. Give me the ball in overtime. Give me the ball in overtime. Me? No, I am not kicking in overtime. In that situation, no, I'm not kicking. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of deferring. If I win the opening coin toss, I'm not really concerned about taking first possession in the second half. I'm really not that concerned. It's not, to me, it's not that big of a, it's really not that big of a deal. So I would pass on it. I'd take the ball. Give me the ball. Nix is back. He's looking. Quick sidearm. Nice pass. Who is that? And they're going to push him. They're going to rook him. They stand him up. That's Harvey. Give him the first down, plus another 3 on the rook. see a lot of rooking going on in football nowadays, especially the last couple weeks. Or the last few games I've been watching, I've been seeing a lot of rook going on. 1st and 10. We're at 9:20 to go in OT. Free football on the 3rd floor, 2020. Nix again hits his target over the middle. What is this guy's name? Trudeman. What's his first name? So Nix is back in the shotgun. Harvey comes straight across and picks up a chip block, allowing Nix to replace the same spot where he was standing, where he put him down, to hit this tight end, Truderman, or whatever his fucking name is. And he hits him at the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line. Nix is in an empty backfield in his shotgun. 2 to the top, 3 to the bottom. Time. He looked for a minute. He finds his man as he crosses across the field. He is going 20, 15, 10. He's tackled at the 9. Huge, massive play there. Nix for 41. Ingram, who he had a little bit of issues connecting like in the 2nd and 3rd quarter. Forget it in the 4th and the overtime as he hits him and just goes straight up the numbers for 41. Bring him down at the 9. They said, or no, they're going to mark him at the 11. Either way, wow, what a play. Another quick one to Ingram. That's not to Ingram, that's to Sutton. Hits him at the 5-yard line. Redskins defense brings him down. So there is the biggest play of the game. And it was a simple 8-yard slant, and he just took it the rest of the way up the numbers. We're getting ready to go under 7 minutes here. Denver says, all right, give us the ball. We'll take the ball. I'm going to give you another reason why I'm going to take the ball, too, in overtime in just 1 second. We're going under 7 minutes now. 2nd and 4, handoff. That's Harvey, touchdown! Harvey for the touchdown. Denver takes the kick. 5 plays, 76 yards in 3 minutes and 1 second. Broncos say, all right, we'll take the ball in overtime. That's one reason why I don't want to kick off. That's one reason why I don't want to kick off, man. You're hoping and praying for a 3 and out. Hoping and praying for that 3 and out. I mean, there's the extra point. It is 27-20 in a heartbeat. 3 minutes, 1 second. Now, here's another reason why I want the ball to start. This is why another reason why I want the ball. And hear me out on this one, because it's not deep. It's just you kick that way, you know, no, it ain't. No. My theory is I want the ball in overtime first. So if I win the coin toss, I'm saying I want the ball, and of course I want the ball, and I'm taking the wind. All right? So whatever. But 10 minutes to go. It's only 10 minutes in overtime. So think about it. If you could put a solid play, a solid drive together with minimal passing and minimal stoppage of the clock, get a nice, good running, a good run established, a little bit of a mix of the ball, but stay in between the numbers to keep the clock moving. You put a drive together, the next thing you know, what if you drive? What if you kick a field goal with like 2 seconds to go in overtime? you win. There's no time left in overtime. It's not like you kick that field goal and they're going, okay, now you kick off and then they get one play or they get a try. It don't work that way. So in theory, you could take the ball in overtime and have a 10-minute drive. And that you never get the ball regardless of the rules. So again, there's a loophole in the overtime rule right there. You drive that 10 minutes, they got no time. Game's over. There's no time left. Took it all up. You gave me the ball, and that's what I did. I don't owe you anything. I don't have to. You don't have to get the ball, doesn't it? It's the same like the loop with the penalty when you kick off at the 50 to kick it out of bounds and take that because it's 25 yards. It's a 10-yard difference. It's a loophole. So until they patch the loophole, take advantage of it. So that's why I would take. That's why I would take the kick in overtime. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You're a beautiful audience. 6:25 to go in the game. We're in free football OT, 27-20. 1st and 10, Washington at the 45-yard line of Denver. Moriarty's going for this one, and he overshoots him again. Overshooting his target. 2nd and 10. So 6:13 to go in the game. Clock is stopped. 45-yard line of Denver. 2nd and 10. Redskins with the ball. They trail 20-27-17. 27-20. Mariota comes out. He's going to scramble. He's going to get locked up by Singleton at the 39-yard line. Clock runs under 6 to go. 3rd down and 6. I'm going to call it 6.5. It's no matter what, it's 4 down territory. It doesn't matter if it's 3rd and 47. 3rd and 6. 5:40 to go. Shotgun. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom, 1 in the backfield. Off the edge comes, pass quick, almost intercepted, almost laced the game. Almost intercepted on a beautiful play. And here we go. 5:29 to go. 4th and 6. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Who's got the best hands out on my team right now? Shotgun, 1 to the bottom. That's McLaren. Here comes somebody to join him. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. He's got somebody in the backfield with him there. Here he goes back. Here comes the defense. They got him on the run. He scrambles and goes. He gets it away. It's up for grabs. It's intercepted. It goes the other way. They're going to call pass interference. I don't know. I don't even think the pass is legal. I just called it as it went, but I think he was down in a sack. Throws the, I don't know how he got the ball out. Ball gets smacked straight into the air. Denver comes away with it. Flag on the field. Let's get the call here. Pass interference defense at the spot of the foul. What just happened here? Manango on the penalty. Here's McNichols. Here's Manfango. Well, yeah, he ran right into the back of him as he stopped where he was. Absolute pass interference. But can we go back to Marcus getting rid of that ball? That's not what I'm worried about. Can we see how close that was to him being down? I don't know how he got out of the grasp of the Denver defense. I don't know how he got out of the grasp of the Denver defense. They're at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10, 5:18. Shotgun, delay, handoff. McNichols will get up for about 7, maybe 8. 2nd down. We're under 5 to go in the game. Here we are looking at it again. He was not down, so I apologize. He was not down, but my God, how he got that fucking pass away. And wow, what a reprieve with Fanango running up the ass of the receiver. Here's another handoff up the middle. Bizarre call. He's going to be stuffed. What kind of play call was that on 2nd down? He obviously lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and 4. And we got 4:20. $4:10 to go. Clock rolling. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. Flag down. Backfield. Flag down. Holden. Offense. No. Touchdown. You gotta be kidding. Unbelievable play by Marcus Mariota. He's done everything possible to put the W in the column for the Redskins tonight. And the gods are just not allowing it. Hits an absolute bullet pass, his longest of the night. Going the deepest attempt he went all night. Hits him right on the goal line. What a tremendous catch. All to be nullified. 3rd and 14 now. From the 40. He's back in the shotgun. He's going again towards the touchdown. He's got a touchdown. You gotta be kidding me what I'm watching tonight. He just hits Samuels, and Samuels gets loose, and an ankle tackle at the 2. 1st and goal. Redskins with 3.5 to go in the game. What was once a defensive battle, these guys have got to be tired. I get it. But what happens with that is the offenses of what they were not able to do earlier in this game are now doing it. Because these are 2 quick drives and 2 quick scores inside. We still got 3.5 minutes to go. So we're just a little bit over. We're a little over 6.5 gone. And right now, I don't know who called the timeout. Whoever called the timeout here is big. But my God, defenses have got to be exhausted. They're still hanging in, still big plays. 1st and goal. Here we go. Denver took that timeout. 3:36 to go. The ball is right on the 2. 1st and goal from the 2. Mariota under center. Here's a handoff up the middle. And he is met right. He's going to miss the line of scrimmage by at least a yard, maybe more. 2nd and goal. Let's see where they spot this. They're either going to spot it at the 3 or past the 3. But, man, when he went forward, there was nothing but orange in front of him. Back it up to the 3.5, like I said. So a loss of a yard and a half. Now it's a shotgun formation. Tight formation. 1 down to the bottom is McLaren. 1-on-1. Another inside handoff. Mariota fakes it. Play action. Pass over the middle. Misses his target. McLaren coming across. Incomplete pass. 3rd and goal. 2:55 to go in the game. 27-20. Denver Redskins battling it out here in our nation's capital, or close to it. You could see it at least from there. We are at 2:55 to go. Denver 27, Redskins 20. 3rd and goal from the 3.5-yard line. Shotgun, 1 to the top, 2 now, 3 to the bottom. Mariota takes it back and a big rush as he's hit in and out of the hands of his big tight end. Ertz drops it. Mr. Surehands, who's been quiet all night, opportunity there, dropped, and here comes Singleton once again. He's the one who put the pressure on Marcus to get rid of it. So this kid Singleton all over the field tonight defensively, and has pretty much handled everything on the passing game for the Broncos. So here we go. 4th and goal from the 3.5-yard line. We got another timeout here. Who's taking this one? Redskins will say, hey, man, let's get some oxygen. Hold on, man. Everybody take a breath. 27-20, 2:50 to go in the game. It's 4th and goal from the 3.5-yard line. Washington had 3 big major plays, 2 on offense, 1 with the flag, to produce a 1st and goal at the 2. First play, nowhere. Lost a 1.5 yards. Next play, just missing Ertz. I don't know. Honestly, Ertz has got to come up with this. This is a bullet pass. This is a bullet pass by Marcus. That is a, pardon the expression, but that's a major league pass right there, man. That's a top-notch pass by a top-notch quarterback playing his ass off tonight, in and out of his most reliable hands as far as tight ends go. Here we go. Over the middle, he finds his target. This time he finds McLaurin in the end zone. They score on 4th and goal. It is now a extra point away from tying the game. 11 plays, 65 yards, 242. Contact made over the middle, no flag. I don't know if that was an illegal pick or not. They might have missed one. But hold on, people. Redskins are going for 2. They're going for the win. 2:40. Clock doesn't matter anymore. The clock is absolutely irrelevant. Denver's going to take a timeout. Sean Payton is absolutely beside himself. I dig what he's saying. I guess they got by the referees, but it looked like there might have been a pick to get McLaurin open. Either way, a fucking great game. And what better way to end a great game than in overtime on the last, now even more last play, the last play, because they kicked the extra point. They still 247, so they're saying, fuck it, let's put the fucking knife in them and just try to get it, man. We're 3-8. What the fuck we got to lose? We're home, going for the 2-point to win it. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. He's in shotgun, 3 to the bottom. He's got a little company back there with him. Here they come. It's back away, and the Broncos will win it on a deflection. Denver came in on a jailbreak and just busted loose into Marcus's face. He threw. They smacked it away out of the air like a bird with one wing. Smacked it back almost to midfield in an insane, remarkable, unbelievable game. And I'm looking at Marcus and Bo meeting on the field and hugging and just telling each other what a freaking game that was. And guess who did the damage? That's Bonita. Bonita on a 2-point conversion. As we look at it again, nobody touched Bonita. Nobody. Nobody was there. The man they put in motion, who came back into the backfield, was the man who he was supposed to pick up, Bonito. But he didn't. And Bonito, on an amazing, amazing play, 2 hands, smacked that motherfucker out of the air You cannot blame the Redskins for going for 2. Come on. They're 3-8. They're home. 27-26. Absolutely stellar game. The NFL, my God, good luck to the Giants and Patriots. If they could top anything or come close to what we've seen all weekend since Thursday's 3 game, even Friday's game, all the early games, plus the late games, plus this game, and you still got the Patriots and Giants tomorrow night, and God knows anything can happen in that shit. And I'll be over on NY Mania listening to Evan calling it play-by-play. So join me tomorrow night on NY Mania. Remember, behave your fucking selves. Orange Crush defense just crushed the Skids. Absolutely. One thing I got to remember, and it's very, very important, is that when a game's over, I don't have to have fucking headphones on no more. So, hey, maybe I'll hang out for a minute and talk to you guys before I wrap it up real quick. What'd you think, man? What'd you think of the weekend? Football, how do we feel, man? I mean, this was this game, I'm blessed. Games I'm calling, the games that we're being able to call are absolutely amazing. So I am blessed to be able to call good, close, tight games. The more tighter the game is, the better the game is, like the level of the game, the more pressure is on me to bring that, to keep that energy, to bring that energy as it keeps getting higher and higher and higher. I mean, I'm running out. There was so much happening on plays like never before. I mean, usually on a play, there's this or that. Yeah, there was like all kinds of, and how Mariota got that ball out to complete that pass down there and to get it to the 2-yard line. I'm still astonished. I still do not know how he got out of that sack, how he got out of the grasp. It was just amazing. Both quarterbacks, Bo and Marcus, you guys got nothing, man. What a game. Congratulations, both teams, man. And wow. NFL is absolutely on fire. And now we know what part of the season we're into. We are into the holiday season. We know that, man. Before we know it, it's Christmas. And next thing you know, it's Wild Card weekend. So pack up. There are 5 weeks left, I believe, right? There's 5 weeks left. And it looks like all 5 weeks are packed perfectly on the schedules, because we all know when the schedules come down to the end of the year, what happens, guys? Everybody starts playing a division guy that they haven't played yet, or that second time around. Here it comes. Bucks are a perfect example. Bucks are closing out with Saints and 2 against Carolina. Got 2 games against Carolina, plus the Saints. So I got 3 games within the division still. And the way Carolina's playing, what they did to the Rams today, and how Seattle playing today, shutting out Vikings, and what the Packers did on Thursday, and where the Lions are, putting the Lions in a curmudgeon. See you later, Vikings. That moves them over here, puts the Packers up. Look out. Cowboys say, hold my beer. We're really going to give it to the Chiefs over here. Now the Chiefs are really, really in trouble. They're really in trouble because Pittsburgh decided to lose. The Ravens got beat. So now that AFC North battle between those teams is pretty much only going to decide, who's going to playoffs, because there's only one team coming out of the AFC North. But wait a minute. Joe Burrow comes back and he says, hold on. Now they're right there. They're 4-8. Okay, they're 4-8. Pittsburgh is what, 6-6? And the Ravens are what, 6-6? It's not out of the realm. And it's a healthy Joe Burrow. It's not a beat up season Joe Burrow. So I'm not quite out of the woods yet when I picked the Bengals to win the division. If they win the division, that'll be one of the greatest fucking calls of all time because of what happened. I mean, I'm going to out Joe Burrow for all those games, and they just lose, and you're like, what the fuck? And now he's back, and he's playing like that at that level with only a handful of games to go. Meanwhile, Roethlisberger's being taken off the field. He's got fractured ribs. He's got, a fractured wrist. His fucking nose is fucking bleeding. His backup ain't worth two shits. Lamar Jackson can't get out of his fucking way. Henry can't. He doesn't know what 100 yards is anymore. I mean, come on, guys. Look out, man. That AFC North is nuts. Angus agrees. This weekend had some stellar matches. At Steve, Dallas Cowboys, AFC North is trash this season. Yeah. Steve, I don't think, well, I don't know who you are, Steve. First time in. Appreciate you stopping in, Steve. I don't know how you found us, or I appreciate you hanging in there. Please hit the like, hit the follow, and hit the sub and all that other happy horseshit. And thanks for getting in there on the conversation. Glad you're here. We're getting ready to wrap up. I usually just wrap up right after the game, but a couple guys were here, and I thought I'd hang in there and say hey. But yeah, Steve, if you heard, I was just talking about the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys, you got it. I don't know what happened after the bye. I mean, they had a rough time. That was a rough 10 days, man. And then you come back and you start to play football like that. Sometimes it's hard. It's very hard to slow down an inspired team, more or less. You know, people talk about, you know, momentum in sports. Yeah, but sometimes if that momentum is led by, you know, inspiration or, you know, something like that, that's a different level. I'll give you a perfect example. Was it the 96 Yankees? I think it was 96 Yankees when Joe Torre's brother had to have the freaking heart transplant just before the World Series. Gets the heart transplant before the World Series. They win the World Series, and it's like, yeah, you know, that flows into the players who are behind you. Now, if you got a coach who fucking players are just like, will just like fucking just eat shit all fucking month. They don't give a fuck. Anything you tell them, they're going to do because that's how faithful they are to you. I mean, just fucking super dedicated. You know, that when that kind of shit boils down to them and they rise up, that's a whole different level. So I'm thinking the Cowboys right now are playing on inspired motivation, momentum, more than just good offense, good defense. But that's what's behind them, I think. That's what I think is rolling them behind. Steve, yeah. Okay, first time. Appreciate you, man. Really do. The playoffs want us, and the death of 94 gives us something to fight for. Of course, the trades were made. Yeah, well, you know, that's just football. Football is different, man. You know, like I'm talking about, inspired momentum for the Cowboys. Look when that came. That comes like 2 weeks ago, and then with the bye, so now they're playing flat out football since the bye. Yeah, or it's not like there's 2 seasons there's 2 seasons in football. You can kind of say there's 2 seasons of football. You know, you play till you get to the bye, and then from the bye, then you get to the playoffs or whatever. Nah, baseball. You know, you get to the All-Star break. That's different. It's a long season. You still got another 81 to go or whatever. Football, you can't say, oh yeah, 8 games, man. It's just, you know, that's it. It's halfway now. It's on. No. You wait till week 13. And as soon as week 13 is over, you look up and you're going, okay, now this is the second half of the season in football. Now the second half of the season in football. So the second half of the season in football basically isn't half, way past half, with the remainder of games to go. And it's not your bye week. It's the season's 13th week. But, yeah. So anyway, that's how we're doing it. I'm going to get on out of here. It's kind of late, keeping my East Coasters up. Steve, appreciate you coming in. I guess you're a Texas guy or wherever you're from. Appreciate you. Please make sure you sub so you know when we come on. I can guarantee you our next game, it will be the Thursday night game. Thursday night, we'll call the game. I believe that is Dallas. I'll be calling the Dallas game. Matter of fact, it's Dallas and the Lions, I believe, on Thursday night. And we'll be calling that right here on the third floor, bringing it to you like nobody else does. Again, having a little lag problem with the YouTuber. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody's last few comments. You are from Dallas. Cool. That's awesome, Steve. Well, welcome aboard, Steve. Welcome to the third floor. Appreciate you. Glad you found this. Please sub. Make sure you hit the like. Share us out. And please come on back. We'll be here Thursday night for the game. But if you sub, I'm putting post out for what I'm gonna do. I might have a sports chat tomorrow. Basically, I just come on, push live, and whatever comes up, we talk about, man. We actually went from talking about Joe Montana in the Super Bowl, and the next thing I know, we were talking about Cindy Crawford. So anything can happen on the third floor. Never know where we're going with a conversation. Just to let you know. But appreciate you, my friend, and thank you. And please tell your friends about it. Tell them you found a lunatic, found a great place to hang out, and check out our library also. Steve, appreciate you, my friend. And please, I know you're in Dallas, and Dallas is a little bit of one of our more crazier cities, I would say. So please, Steve, stay safe and stay blessed, and thank you for finding us. Anybody else? We're going to wind up here. John, that someone, these Gorilla, and all the gang that showed up later and earlier. Thank you guys so much. And remember, on the third floor, please, let's do this. Let's do this first. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's late. It's late. It's late. Boom, boom. All right, there we go. Now we, let me see. Make sure we're set here. There. Okay, set up for the end. Again, if you missed halftime or any of the clips, you can go back and try to find them. Damn sinuses. Anyway, we're going to get ready to get out of here. Again, appreciate everybody for stopping in. Look for the post. I'll be putting the post out soon. Might be later tonight or early tomorrow. But either way, we'll be back Thursday night. But we'll be back before Thursday night. Trust me, I'm just not sure when. But I think we're going to have a live, live chat, sports chat tomorrow. Just don't know when. We'll figure it out. And again, tomorrow, Giants, Patriots, NY Mania. Link is in there. NY Mania at Joe. Make sure you go over there tomorrow night. Check out Evan with the play-by-play of the Patriots Giants. He'll have a very, 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 very special guest. Daughter of former owner of the Eagles, Snyder. His daughter will be on there calling the game with Evan. And I am trying to hook up one more time here. But the only reason I'm delaying here, and I'm trying to get to the end, guys, trust me. I just don't want to miss anybody's comments because this fucking thing just keeps just dropping Wi-Fi like left and right. Angus, welcome him, and Steve, thank you. Okay, you too, my friend. I'm from Dallas. Okay, welcome, Steve. I need to get some sleep, Victor. Take care. Yes, Angus. See, that's why I don't want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Good night, guys. I love you. You all have a good night. Steve, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the share. And we're going to get out of here. So, always remember, please, kindness and love are the easiest thing a human being can do to any other human being on this planet as we go through space hurling on this big ball of blue, not knowing where we're going. Please, be kind for no reason. Love your fellow man, help your fellow man. And remember now, more than ever, man, mental health is a real issue. So if you or somebody you know might need some help or somebody to talk to, hey, even here on the 3rd floor, we got numbers for you to call. It's all cool. Somebody will always answer. So like I said, if you or somebody you know has mental health issues or just having some issues, man, maybe need somebody to talk to, please dial it out, man. Contact somebody, get in touch with them, and hang out. So remember, who you talk to, sometimes you don't know what kind of day they might have had. So be careful, everybody. So until next time, please stay blessed, stay safe, and be kind for no reason. Love you all. See you next time on the 3rd floor. Peace, people. Love yous.
Shazam! 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 Shazam!
You're gonna need a bigger boat. You're gonna need a
Cocaine and hookers, my friend. Cocaine and hookers, my friend. Cocaine.
He's looking at you, kid. He's looking.